Hello, my crypto people, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And today, we just got ourselves a very important update on the Ripple v SEC lawsuit. It is insane. As you've most likely already seen from the title, Ripple just had a very positive breakthrough as they won the fair notice defense argument for now, meaning they get to use it in court. I have a small XRP long position open to kind of hope that the pattern which we expect is going to play out. Right now we are at about $600 or $540 worth of profit over I guess the last little while here. And yeah, let me take a good look at this. So if you're wondering what exactly is going on, I'm a little bit starstruck still, but about 30 minutes ago, this news came out. The judge just denied the SEC motion to strike the fair notice defense, and this is a huge victory for Ripple and XRP. Fun fact, I was in my taxi just now because I haven't been inside for more than, I'm going to say, 3 minutes. All I did was take off my socks, open the laptop, and I didn't even put up a thumbnail. This thumbnail is old. All the settings here are old. I just had to go live. I even took a freaking, let's put it as soda. Let's not do any sponsorship. Sometimes you're like, I almost at a loss for words. Even though it's not as if Ripple has won the lawsuit entirely. It's very nice. So anybody asking, is this real? Why would I joke? It's not. Is it the 1st of April? No, it's the 12th of March. So I'm not joking around, of course. This is not something to joke about. This is people's lives in that sense, you know. If I provide the news, I expect you guys to take it seriously, provide serious news. So I'm not joking around with that type of stuff. But let's quickly cover all the most important things, right? I'm a little bit starstruck, so if I'm a little bit, not saying all the right words or something like that, I'm just amazed with the news that just came out. And there's a lot happening right now as we speak. I saw Brad Garlinghouse was tweeting something out. I'm seeing everybody in the crypto space doing some crazy, and our long position is still doing quite nicely. The reason I'm doing this, by the way, the reason I have a long position open, I'll show you guys in just a second. And again, as you guys probably know by now, there's a link down below for some juicy bonuses, but woo! Nice! What's the source? Get back into your man cave. If I'm saying something on this channel, it is the truth. There's no question. Don't question the authority. If I'm saying it like this, as a breaking news piece, do not question. Right? Always do your own research, but at the end of the day, I'm not joking. I'm not saying maybe. It's a fact. It is what it is. I'll show you guys just to be sure, though. So, of course, you have the entire Ripple team who's talking about this, but all right, for anybody who's still wondering, here we go. So, John Dean, for example, shared it. James Phelan shared it. All the natural sources, all the normal sources that we usually use for all this stuff. Hey, it is what it is. Jason says, Lo, don't question the authority. I'm not saying you're lying, my guy. All right, good. All right, good. I don't joke. Come on. All right, so let's quickly take a little bit of a look, though, because for all the people that are wondering about it, here's Crypto Law. We also have, of course, James Phelan, who we can also share. We also have Ripple. Just go to Ripple's Twitter. You'll most likely find them speaking out because I think I just saw them tweet something. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Mostly likely about the matter, though. There's a couple of things which came out. One side is the fair notice defense that was not strike down, which is really good. Again, Ripple has been tweeting this out. We'll read everything. Just give me a second to kind of get everything together. I just wanted to stream as soon as possible, get the news out as soon as possible, and then start doing the little bit deeper stuff. Because I've been in the car, in my taxi, I'm just scrolling like this, just going through every single piece that I could find on the matter. But I have to kind of open it up again. But I thought, let me just stream first, and then we'll get into the dips and depths or whatever of all the most important stuff. So yeah, the reason this is huge, by the way, for all the people that are confused. So the fair notice defense, Jeremy Hogan has been shouting this out on my channel a couple of times, but I've actually said it a dozen times before as well. The fair notice defense basically alleges that Ripple was warned. Now, I guess you should say the motion to strike the fair notice defense was the SEC's attempt to say, hey, you cannot really rely on a defense which states fair notice because, well, we warned you up front. Ripple is saying, nah, you didn't. We want to say here, we want to defend our case by saying you didn't. And the SEC is saying, You joking? We absolutely warned you, so you can't use that as a defense, obviously, you stupid. And Ripple's saying, nice talk and all, but you didn't warn us. And so the judge, my camera, I hope it doesn't fall. We still good? Still have a camera? I shouldn't do that. Let's see if my camera's still fine. We good? So the judge now came in and said, no. You didn't warn them properly enough. At least there's a debate about it. So at the end of the day, it's not as if Ripple, because again, the way that this defense works is Ripple could win on this defense alone. So it's not as if she said, no, it's 100,000% sure. The SEC didn't provide it. But now, at least it's up for debate. So you cannot say the SEC certainly provided Ripple with all this evidence. Let's check through a little bit. So I have a couple of different sources I want to check here and show you guys, as I think it's rather interesting. I actually had an entirely different video. Guys, you know what? I think honestly that we can make this video my most liked video in like the last year. If everybody watching right now press that like button, we have 400 people watching. We can instantly get to like 300 likes. And I honestly think this is 6 minutes. My best ever was in 28 minutes, 500 likes. Let's see if today we can smash that. And I'll definitely do a cool giveaway today too. You know what? Whatever we get, I'll give half of what we earn on this entire position away today. All right? Because I think we're going to close this at the end of the day. If we don't close it at the end of the stream, I'll decide something else. If we break my record likes and get to 500 likes soon, we'll do half of what I earn right now. We'll give it away for fun. Why not? That's pretty cool. All right, let's grab here what I wanted to grab. So Jeremy Hogan, I wanted to grab here on the sidelines as well. So $1 today or stuff like that. I mean, however much I'd wanted to get there. By the way, guys, I'm going to a crypto meetup tomorrow. If you guys are in Dubai, check it out. Da Vinci is hosting a meetup, and I'm going to be speaking there, which could be fun. Let's start from the get-go, right? So there's a couple of things which transcribed whatever happened, and I was starstruck, mesmerized. A couple hours ago, let's start from the base. Jeremy Hogan tweeted out, "Dear Judge Torres, I know you've been working on the pending rulings in the Ripple v. SEC case this week. On behalf of myself and certain other interested parties, we'd really like to get those rulings today, if possible. Very truly, Jeremy Hogan," which got a ton of likes. And fun fact, a little bit later we noticed, he said, "Can we get it today?" And we got it today. And that is scary. That is literally scary because... What? How, like within 2 hours after he tweeted that out, she posted it. So either he's seeing the future or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what else it could have been, but there's more. So 2 hours ago, Ripple and the individual defendants move to strike an impermissible late-filed SEC supplemental expert rebuttal report written by Dr. Albert Metz. The SEC objects to the motion, and so Jeremy Hogan came in and said, how to analyze an expert report, lawyering 101. Read the plaintiff's expert report. Fail. Read the defendant's expert report. Fail. Realize you do not understand them, and if you're the defendant, that is good because the plaintiff has the burden of proof. Ripple has attacked my favorite issue in the case, whether anything Ripple does as a business substantively affects the price of XRP. And the reason that this is a key is because the SEC literally has the obligation to prove that Ripple, whatever they do, impact the XRP price. But funny enough, if you've been an XRP holder for a little while, you'd most likely know it kind of doesn't. Really, the price doesn't move in unison with whatever Ripple is doing. If Ripple all of a sudden has a good quarter for themselves, it doesn't necessarily get the XRP price pumping or anything like that, which is funny because it's a hard thing to prove. Now, Ripple's expert did such a good job at tearing up the SEC's expert that the SEC expert tried to slip in a belated amendment to his report. Funny. This is what has been going on behind the scenes for the last 3 months. What we are seeing here are just 2 of the battling experts. Apparently, there are 16. Always remember that if the experts battle to a tie, the defendant wins every time. And that is amazing as well because, again, the defendant is Ripple in this case. So Musa says, so what? Don't understand the hype. We need settlement. Huh. Okay, so if you don't understand exactly why this is really amazing, give me a couple minutes. I'll explain it to you really to the fullest. I'm just going over all the lawsuit updates that we got for today. A lot of good stuff. So Jeremy also says, and I don't mean to downplay the importance of these reports. They are likely the only evidence of one of the prongs of the Howey test, the expectation of profits from the efforts of others' parts, and so they are vital to the case. Let's get some sugar. Pumping it up a little bit. All right. So that was, those were, I guess, the first parts of when I was getting excited, because at this point, some stuff came out about the loss, and I'm thinking, wow, okay, I got something juicy to cover in the video. So then I'm looking through, right? Scrolling through Twitter, I'm thinking, okay, I have a couple of different things I want to make this video. And all of a sudden, we get this juicy update. So Jeremy Hogan also says, boom! And I don't use that term lightly. The SEC's motion to strike the fair notice defense is denied. This is the one I've been waiting for. Now the SEC has something to lose. Guys, this is huge, mostly for the reason, and again, understand, the fair notice defense, it puts Ripple in such a good position to basically say, hey, you didn't warn us properly. And I personally see it from the perspective of the fact that the judge came in and said, well, this fair notice defense, they can definitely use that. I personally think that's already showing some bias towards the fact that they probably didn't do fair notice, because think about it from my, let me put these thoughts inside your brain real quick, right? And maybe I'm stupid because, again, I'm no lawyer, but think with me here. Think. So hypothetically speaking, right? And again, this is not based upon any lawyer type of stuff. This is just my stupid ass brain talking to you. Let's say that the SEC here was trying to strike the defense down. That would only work if in any scenario the SEC is right in saying they definitely did warn Ripple. Now, I'm trying to say to you, if the judge has now said, SEC, Ripple can definitely use fair notice as a defense, isn't that already saying like, well, you probably didn't provide really good fair notice, because otherwise, why would the defense still be here? Now, of course, this is not completely true, because what one of the guys told me here is that they're basically looking at the whole idea behind the SEC want to strike it down because it just doesn't make sense potentially, or it just is not relevant, some of you guys have said, but I don't think that's the point here. It's mostly revolving around even if Ripple is right, they'd still lose. But I guess anything that I can think of here points towards the same direction, which is if the judge really thought that the SEC gave them fair notice, she would have let them strike it down, because then it didn't make any sense. So the fact that she denied that motion to strike it down literally means the SEC right now is shitting bricks. I bet you Gary Gensler right now is on the toilet with some, it must be heavy for that guy right now to poop out those bricks, guys. Think about it. That guy must be having a very hard time. Our long positions are doing good. Everybody, look at this. So today there's going to be a $400 maybe giveaway. Guys, make sure you smash that like button. We have a XRP long position open right now over on Bybit. I just told you guys all over on Twitter that I'm going to be entering, wait a minute. I actually said, is an XRP pump coming soon with my chart? I actually should have done it a little bit better, but I was in the car. I was in the taxi. I was stressed out. I wanted to go live in my taxi, but the internet was too bad, so I couldn't do it. Then I wanted to record in my taxi, but it was like I have to drive for 6 more minutes. I'm thinking, but look at the charts here, guys, because there's a couple of things which coincided here. The XRP price hit a perfect bottom here of the trend line, and all of a sudden this perfect news came out as well. So I'm thinking everything is showing positive for XRP right now. I have to open up a long position. I have to go crazy, because I'm hoping that the XRP price is going to revisit that 77-cent mark in the near term. We right now are already in $800 worth of profit in such a short amount of time. It is crazy. Look at that, look at that, look at that. It's going crazy, guys. Whoa! Gary is having a hard time today. William says, I knew you hit that trade. Of course. And actually, I think there was a small part of my trade open from earlier. But I just added, I think, this is, let's see. This is $1,300 once more. For anybody wondering, I have a YouTube account, which is where we do trades together, kind of. And I opened this one maximum 5 minutes before I started the stream. So it's not as if it's like long ago. It's like literally 30 minutes ago now. About something like that, maybe 20 minutes ago that I opened it. However, there was already, I think, $500 worth of a long position open that we had from like a previous video like 2 days ago or so. I think right here. And then I just added to our long position about 30 minutes ago or so. And it's doing really well. $800 worth of profit right now as we currently speak. And again, some people have called out and said, man, but you sometimes lose. Or so. I do, definitely. I'll always admit that. We definitely sometimes lose. But even in times like this, If you are looking at this and seeing, I just made 63% profit, you can cash this out. You can take your money and be out. Again, the link is down below for Bybit. If you don't know that's the one I'm using personally. I also have a link, I think, for KuCoin and stuff, where you might also be wanting to trade on, whatever, check it out. But as I said before, if you don't know how this stuff works, just buy normally. Don't go for leverage. Research it properly first. Do your due diligence. Check out YouTube videos. Don't buy a course unless you want to waste money or you really want everything bundled together. Best thing to do is just look at YouTube and maybe read a couple of books. James told me one book today, which is really nice, and I wanted to recommend it to you, but I'll do it later. I'll check back the name, what it was, because I'm thinking you guys should check that out too. But it's so juicy. Oh, but this is good though. Look at the XRP pump that we are witnessing now as well. It's not parabolically crazy just quite yet, but I honestly believe that this is purely because of the lawsuit, right? I mean, can you see it any differently? You can say, oh yeah, but Dusty, this is exactly because of the bottom of the channel that has been in. I think a lot of people have opened some crazy long positions just now, mostly because we know Ripple's in a juicy position. I am 99.9% sure that Ripple is going to win this case. Again, I am not a lawyer, so don't use this as legal advice. But this is for me personally. I am going to add a crazy, because I'm going to text my one of my best pals here as well. Check out the Ripple. I'm going to text him right now while you guys are even watching. You know, text your people, man. Yo, XRP. I cannot think I cannot talk in English and then type in Dutch. Okay, so I had to quickly text my friend here. Make sure you guys check it out as well. $900 worth of profit already, guys. We are doing amazing. Look at that, $920. And fun fact, I even de-risked. My leverage was at 19.5, and I even took it down. We can even up it now, but it's too risky, I think, because I'm already a little bit late to the party. Let me know, guys. Do you have a long position open today? What's the XP price going to hit today? This has been insane. This has been insane. I am literally just... Woo! This is good stuff, everybody. Finally, man. Finally. Now, again, don't think that the price is just going to keep moving up forever. Please do not consider that. But I am saying that the people are taking this announcement in the same way that I would have expected them to, which is this is extremely bullish news. And some of you were wondering why. It's like acting as a stable coin. It shouldn't go up. Be cautious. Don't go all in now in times like this because, again, the price can dump again because these are just intermediary announcements or something like that, right? But we are right now in $950 worth of profit, 72%. Things are doing amazing right now. I'm freaking excited. Heath says, do not purchase anything from Dusty. He does not deliver what he claims to. I got nothing from $100, nothing at all. So there's one thing, because I mean, I'll always take it like a man. No shady words here. If you bought the super thing from YouTube, it is because it's actually a little bit difficult to see everything. If you want, let's set up a call. So just text me via Telegram, for example, set up a call for that, man. Because I just have to change it, but there's a couple of processes in that. As I've said to another person which claimed the same thing, let's set up a call or tell me what you want, but we'll talk about that. No worries. If there's ever an issue, just let me know, man. No worries at all. And if you don't want to purchase, please don't. It doesn't really affect me. So you do as you please. Price dumping. We're only in $850 worth of profit right now. Ooh. But no worries, man. No worries. Just text me on Telegram. We'll set up a call in that regard. Let's move on, though, with the news right now. Let's quickly go over everything that happened, because there's actually a negative thing, depending on how you view it. This is not negative for the XRP price in the slightest, but for the Ripple case, also not, because it doesn't affect that, but the individual defendants part. So there was also a motion to dismiss. And if you guys don't know, that motion to dismiss also got denied, which basically means the lawsuit right now is still going on against Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson. The reason I said I don't really care is because I can't really think of any reason why I would care that the SEC is suing Brad Garlinghouse or Chris Larson. Now, hypothetically speaking, no, not hypothetically, screw that. Logically, it is the smaller the lawsuit gets, because that basically, if this were to also be dismissed, then it basically means the SEC has even less firing power. But I do not believe that this whole ordeal for Brad Garlinghouse or Chris Larson will end up as something bad. And so the reason I believe it was dismissed or denied, is one of the guys, let me quickly just find it here, guys. Let me quickly see exactly, because I don't want to say anything wrong. As I said, I want to speak facts, not like whatever I think. So let's quickly see exactly what was said. Individual defendants' motion to dismiss are denied, but I think crypto law had a better explanation for everything. So let me take a good look at that, and then we can cover in the depths of the depths. Let's check this out. Somebody says, close the long position, Dusty. What do you guys think? You guys can vote, all right? Because again, if we get 1,000 likes, we should go to 1,000 likes. If we hit that today, again, I'm going to give away half of whatever we earn, which is going to be at least $500, I think. And you guys can vote whenever we should close it. So let me know at how much profit we should close it. Half of this money is going to be given away to you guys. I think we'll do maybe 5 winners or so, all $100 or something like that. Let me know, kan je een beetje Nederlands praten? Yes, I can do that. It's going over 77. You guys vote in the chat box. Buy or sell? What do you guys say? Buy or sell? Let me know right now. And if more people say sell, we'll get it going. I'll sell it right now, and we'll think of something. Oh yeah, you can say hold or sell. It's actually maybe better. Hold or buy is the same thing. Dusty, is it your demo account? Of course, man. Yes. So if you don't know, there was a big drama with some other YouTuber before on whether or not he was using a demo account. But yeah, you may believe what you want to believe. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter too much. How you can verify it, by the way, I don't know. I don't know what Bybit test looks like, so I cannot actually confirm. If you don't trust it, you don't trust it. At the end of the day, I don't think it matters too much for me. Okay, there's actually only like 5 people who said sell. So we'll keep holding on. Somebody else said, if you sell, my money goes down. You're right. All right, we'll keep it open then. Until you guys say get out. At the end of the day, if no money is left, you guys get frick all, right? I'm not going to get you anything out of my own pocket. You're getting it out of this money. So if we lose on this trade, none of you is getting anything. All right, so you guys let me know when to sell this trade. You guys can vote. That's the thing what you get. That's the, and you guys can split the money. All right, that's how we do today. So you guys have no risk. I'm taking the risk. I guess you have the risk of not winning anything. So that's what you get. All right, let's move on because this is funny, man. I am enjoying today. Yes, this is a good day. Wow, I'm hyped up. I was actually out the entire day, but it didn't feel as if this is gonna, this is juicy stuff. This is juicy, juicy, juicy. Eleanor Tourette breaking statement from Ripple General Counsel Stuart Alderty, Fox Business. Okay, we'll check that out in just a second. Let's first cover the motion to dismiss. Let's first cover that. Let's see where we can find it. Okay, so due to failure to state a claim. I do not know exactly what that means. Just going to be out here open and honest with you. Not exactly sure what that's supposed to say. Failure to state a claim. But I also kind of don't care because this positive news is overcoupling anything negative in that regard. Okay. This is a fantastic development. If there's an XRP bump today, will Dr. Metz conclude the SEC is responsible in yet another addendum? What this is referring to is that Dr. Metz, of course, was saying that Ripple kind of, right? As far as I know, Ripple manipulated the XRP price by their news, but now the SEC is doing the same thing. Is XRP the SEC security? Would the judge's actions also... You know what would be funny, guys? You know what would be the ultimate meme? If Ripple were to send all their XRP, all the XRP and escrow to the SEC, if they were to do that, just think with me here. This is something that I've seen nobody talk about. What if Ripple were to send all their XRP to the SEC? Just give it to them because they can, if they have an XRP account at least. And all of a sudden, the SEC said, puts, I guess they don't even have to say something, but all of a sudden now the price goes dumps crazy or pumps crazy, and the SEC says something about it, like a public statement, like don't send us crypto or something, whatever. Or we get a lawsuit update, which again is because the SEC sued him, then I guess the SEC made the price move then, right? Is it not? Whatever. I'm just joking around with you a little bit. I'm not sure how that would work because I guess they don't have an XRP address, but what in the world is going on here? What in the world is going on here? All right, let's move on because there's actually a lot of things to cover. We almost don't have enough time. John Dean said this is a new favorable judge. Oh, this what a favorable Judge Nedburn ruling on the Hinman speech emails and Estabrook notes, and huge momentum for Ripple and XP holders. Yes. Okay. This with a favorable Judge Nedburn ruling on the Hinman speech emails and Estabrook notes, and huge momentum for Ripple and XP holders. Stuart Alty, this is the guy from Ripple. He said, today's order makes it clear there's a serious question whether the SEC ever provided Ripple with fair notice that its distribution of XRP since 2013 would ever be prohibited under the security law. Good to see the judge rejecting the SEC's attempt to prevent Ripple from pursuing its fair notice defense. It's even more imperative that the sun sets on the SEC's regulation by enforcement approach. What a good day. Again, get some sugar. Woo. Our first negative candle in a little while. Okay, what are you guys thinking? Let me see again. Where do you guys think we should sell this? Okay, I'm seeing a couple of guys say sell. This is funny. I like this because I feel like I have nothing to lose. Never sell, hold. By the way, guys, I am not selling my actual XRP. This is just a long position that we have open. If you guys want, we can actually go for even higher leverage as well. All right, right now it's at 15. So basically, we put in $1,300. We are trading with about 27,000 XRP going long, basically expecting the price to move upwards. We are using Bybit. The link is down below for Bybit. Right now, there are at least $3,600 worth of bonuses, but I believe you can actually get up to $4,500 worth of bonuses with the link down below after initial deposit. I mean, there's a couple of things you have to do, but you don't actually have to trade. You can actually just buy stuff with that as well. So make sure you just check out the link and explore a little bit about what type of bonuses you can get. Because as I've said before, the best thing you can always do is just make a new freaking account, claim bonuses whenever applicable or possible, and use that to make more money. But again, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe that's not the best thing to say. Whatever. Guys, let's make it clear. This is just a long position we have open. This is not my XRP holdings. All right, let's make that really, really clear. And also, I am not telling you that you should buy XRP now or sell XRP now. All I'm doing here is messing about. Please don't necessarily copy me or think that this is the best thing to do. Because today I'm just kind of winging it because of such a positive announcement and because of the bottom of the channel. But it's kind of more fun than actual strategy here today. All right. Eleanor, because what would be the strategy if you're wondering how that would work is, let's say we break out. So this pattern continues on and we actually get a breakout here above the 7.70 cent mark. We break out and we get a confirming candle. That is when I would normally buy in. That's basically a trade that is within my strategy that would work out. On average, that's a good trade to make. Right now, to kind of call the bottom here, it's fun and it can sometimes work, but we can also have a big candle like what we saw here. And this can actually touch our liquidation point or our stop loss, which is a lot riskier. You know, you can definitely have a candle like what we saw here as well. And so this is not like a guaranteed move or anything like that, right? I just want you guys to be cautious with that. And no, it's not a guarantee here today. Misplaced says XRP to BTC chart breaking out massively. Beza says 50% leverage up 10% going to 0.79. 50%. Wait, you mean 50x leverage? Ooh. Sure about that one? 50x. Check the other document Phil and uploaded after the denial to strike defendant's defense. You mean the motion to dismiss? We'll get there. Eleanor says statement from Ripple General Counsel. Today order confirms. Yeah, we just saw that. Okay. We will continue to fight hard in defending this case so that the industry can get the needed clarity it deserves to move forward and thrive. And while we would have preferred the case against Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson to end now, the court has decided to make the SEC prove its claims. We are confident that ultimately all of the SEC's claims will be dismissed, however. This has been a beautiful day for the XP community. This has absolutely been a beautiful day for the XRP community. Brad Garlinghouse says, if you weren't paying attention, then you should be now. Huge win for Ripple today. Even he knows it. Even he knows it. Guys, I'm so freaking excited, man. I am... Holy smokes, look at this, guys. What a crazy pump still. We are 76.5 cents right now. Wow. That is huge. Wow. I'm going to even take a picture for my friend here because he didn't believe me. I said, go buy it right now. He says, no. Stupid ass. Come on. So I told him 14 minutes ago, buy now. So the reason I'm telling you guys to not really follow me is because, you know, at the end of the day, I can be very wrong, you know, but my friends is like, if he fucks, you know, if he messes up, yeah, what was he going to do? Kill me? Nothing's going to help. With you guys, I'd feel guilty, you know, I'd be like, ooh, you know, don't do it. Be cautious with your money. And with him, I'm like, bro, just try it out. What if you lose? Are you scared, chicken? But that's maybe because, you know, yeah, I don't know. Does he need to pump some music? We tried, but we got strike down. So I'm a little bit too cautious to do that now. Like Nanastad boy. That's a difficult ass name. Nanastad boy. We are all responsible for our own investments. At the end of the day, that's true. I just want to make sure that people understand that whatever I'm doing, they don't necessarily have to copy. You know, what I do is not always right. Today it is because we're freaking geniuses, but sometimes, you know, it's not. Watch Fiat Leak XRP. If you want to see my computer crash, we can do that. Otherwise, no. Let's see. How is XRP doing? XRP is up 4% on the hour. We're geniuses, guys. I'm also looking at my phone, texting my friend again. He's a little bit of a stupid ass to not follow me. See? This is what he gets. He doesn't listen to me. He loses out on money. Too bad. Too bad. We have officially... Well, almost. We have officially doubled our money, guys. We are in 100% worth of profit. $1,300. We are almost officially at our first kind of sellout point, to be honest with you, which is 77.7 cents. We're getting very close. A lot of you guys who said sell, ooh. Does Dusty check Twitter mentions? I do, but there's a lot of them, of course. And sorry if you don't like the price action stream. I'm a little bit too excited. Even though it's not even about the money here, it's about the idea that this is happening right now. It gets me hyped up, you know, the fact that the XP price finally is doing something. It's not even the craziest of pumps. And to be honest with you, I would rather have like a 40% pump or something like that, right? This is nothing. But it's the excitement that gets me, man. It gets me, honestly. The fact that Ripple is in such a good position right now. Such a good position. Povila says, well, I would have sold. Maybe you're the better guy here. You know, maybe you're the better judge. Maybe in like 5 minutes from now, we're going to dump like crazy. Don't think I'm a freaking genius here that knows exactly where the top is going to be. You know, as I said, I think I'm one of the realest ones you'll find. I'm just a random guy trying some stuff. We're just doing this for fun. Please, once more, do not follow me. All we're doing here is using some money to give away to you guys if we get to 1,000 likes, which I think we will. So everybody, make sure you press that like button. If we get to 1,000 likes, I'm giving half of every single dollar we have taken profit on. Wait a minute. Not any dollar that we have. Whatever we take profit on today, half of that will go to you guys. Why? For fun. Why not? There's no obligation. I know I could just say, never mind, because nothing's going to happen. Who's going to come stop me? But I think it's a fun thing. So you guys are responsible for my trade doing good. If you guys mess up, you make less money, you know, so that's why I think it's funny. All right, let's cover a little bit more because you guys are saying, go on, Dusty, stop talking. Okay, sorry. So we had that. We have Let's see. This is earlier. This is March 10th. I'm not sure exactly why he's retweeting that now. Let me refresh this real quick. I guess everybody's talking about it right now, huh? Guys, we officially have 1,000 viewers. Holy smokes. It's been like half a year since we got to 1,000 views. That is amazing. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel just quite yet, make sure you subscribe if you enjoy Ripple, XRP, whatever type of stuff, updates. If that's not something for you, we also cover other stuff, I guess. So, you know, whatever. Ricky says 1,300 profit. Keep going. All right, my boss. All right, boss man. We're almost at our first official take profit. Oh, my days. This could turn out to be a very, very juicy endeavor here. Maybe people are selling at my target, you know. We officially hit... Ooh, let's see here. Our highest point has already been 0.77. So maybe some of my followers here are taking their money, huh? You guys are taking them. Frank says, what happened? Frank, you're late to the freaking party, bro. So what happened is we got some very positive news in the Ripple VSC lawsuit. The motion to strike was denied, which is very huge. Did you watch The Expanse? I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, man. Bum Bum says, hi, I'm a new subscriber here. What's up, man? How you doing? Money Grab channel. Okay, interesting. Not exactly sure how that's supposed to be, but you do you. Mr. Maloney says, hey, welcome, Mr. Maloney. Haven't seen you in a little bit. Welcome back. Brad is drinking SEC tears. I think he is indeed very scrumptious, or whatever you say, like very, I don't know how you say it. Like when you say you're very full of something. I don't know the English word for it, guys. Oh, Canberra says sell. Okay, let's do another vote. Should we hold or sell? Hold or sell? Guys, put it in the chat box. I'll do a vote. I'll do a vote officially. Okay, now I'll make a vote. You guys vote. Hold or sell. There's a vote button in just a second. Okay, 90% of you guys said hold. This is not even a close call. Sorry, guys. Chino says, we are geniuses. That is true. That is indeed true. Okay, so this is actually fun. Relaxing Sleep says how much money you make off of YouTube Dusty. So at one point, I think I'll show you guys. Because in reality, if we're looking at what crypto does versus what YouTube does, it is almost insignificant. It depends. For some people, it might be a good chunk. For some people, it's literally nothing. But I would say I can, with complete openness, tell you that I have not looked at my YouTube income in at least 7 months. So if that might give you an idea, it's either not that much or not relatively something that I care about. You decide for yourself, but that's the answer to that one. I think one of these days I'll just show you guys exactly what I earn what with. Not how much I earn, but what I earn what with, and what percentages is of my net worth or my earnings. That might be something fun to do. But then not on this channel because it's crypto stuff, and it's not really, I don't know if that is something you guys would be interested in. At the end, in that regard, I don't think there's anything to hide, as I literally do not care. I'm being open with that. If it was a lot right now, I'd tell you honestly, because it's not something to be ashamed of. If I make good money with YouTube, why would I not be proud of that? Not really sure why that's a bad thing. If I were to make a lot of money off of that, it would be like, good on you. Give me a clap instead of it being a negative thing, you know? But that's just me, man. I'm thinking about it that way. Okay, so V-Stone says we may still be ranging. I honestly think that we might have just hit one of the major sell walls. I'm not going to say that it's purely because I've been shouting to you guys that 77 cents is like a bigger barrier, but we literally just bounced off of 0.77. You can see the high in the left top here, this little button. You can see the highest point that we hit just now is 77.36 cents, which is funny because I just told my friend, let me show you, I will not show you. So my friend is busy, actually. He cannot buy. He's showing me a sad emoji. He said 0.78 is resistance. He spelled resistance wrong. And I said, I think 0.77. I'll hold the trade until a minimum there. In Dutch, I said it, but still, same thing applies. It's funny how that moves. Big Nelly says, why would anyone sell? So we're talking about a long position, not about our actual XRP. I should make a new poll and then make it a little bit more clear. Buzza had 200%. Man, so Buzza, he just said he's going 50x long on XRP. That's too scary for me though, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't have those cojones, you know? Not yet. Maybe soon. Maybe the crypto market is going to mature me enough as to where I dare to do that. What a time, though. What a freaking time. That is huge, though. All right. So let's look through a couple of things. Let's update ourselves. See whatever's happening. Because I think we've covered most angles, which is basically what the different guys are saying about the matter. We've covered we've covered the two announcements. Again, to recap, we had motion to strike the Federalist defense, which was denied or thrown out the window, which to me is basically another very big victory for Ripple, because it shows that Ripple most likely didn't get the Federalist defense. I'm in my head already thinking this means Ripple's won, but that's not, of course, what it is. It's in my head. We had the motion to dismiss. There were two of them. One for Brad Garlinghouse, one for Chris Larson. Those were also denied, which is negative officially for them. It doesn't really affect us because they now have to prove that they basically should not be held, no, I don't want to say held accountable, but should not be charged in the way that they are. And it's just going to be a battle. I don't think it's going to be too hard of a one, though, so that's why I'm not really worried. And at the end of the day, if Brad Garlinghouse or Chris Larson gets into trouble, it's annoying for him, but it's not going to really change the life cycle of XRP or anything like that. So that's what I'm thinking. It's trivially a negative announcement, but in the bigger picture, it's not really that important. Then we have Ripple, who did the updates on it. We covered those. We have Crypto Law, who did the updates on it. We covered those. In Crypto Law, we also had John Deaton. We covered whatever he said about it. Or did we? Maybe there's something there which we can check out. Let me check it out. I want to say then we had Jeremy Hogan. We covered all of his updates on the matter. I'm just listing a couple of different lawyers who usually have very interesting opinions on these matters, and he's been sharing whatever on Twitter. He's retweeting himself right now saying, thank you for the quick response. It's so much appreciated. Have a good weekend. Because, again, Jeremy Hogan tweeted out today, give us an answer today, and 2 hours afterwards it happened. So we have John Deaton. Let's see John Deaton to see if he posted anything on the matter. And then I think we covered the majority of these things. Buzz said, that was the best leverage I had in a long time. Congratulations, my friend. Happy for you. All right, let's see this. Let's see. Let's check this out. Okay, and we also had Wrath of Kahneman / the earlier developments / expert discussion. So there were three major updates today. Expert discussion, which we covered just now. We had the motion to strike, motion to dismiss, which were two of them. So there we have three big things, and we covered it from different angles. John Deaton said, no community smarter than the XP because of that little fun joke. Then we have XP Crypto Wolf saying, why did the judge not exclude Brad and Chris from the XP lawsuit? Very fair question. John Deaton says, the motions to dismiss were on technical grounds pursuant to Rule 12b-6, failure to state a claim. It was filed a year ago, and the judge assumes the allegations made in the complaint are true when deciding this motion. This was expected. It's not based upon the merits or the facts. So what I was told by, I believe, Jeremy Hogan, which is, again, a lawyer that's really familiar with the case, I believe a year ago as well, about a year ago. He told me, again, I'm thinking, if I'm not 100% sure because it's been a long time, that motion to dismisses usually do not go through. Because you are basically saying, even if everything that the other party is stating is true, then still it doesn't make sense. And most of the time, that's not the case. So I think that's because of a previous lawsuit that I looked into. That's why I had that question. But that's not really something I'm like, oh, no, this is bad or oh, that's surprising. Because a motion to dismiss is kind of like a shoot in the dark. Usually you're going to have to defend yourself. You know, motion to dismiss is just saying, you're suing me, but what for? It has no merits whatsoever. Even if what you say is the truth, it still doesn't really hurt. And what are you going to do with this lawsuit? What's going to happen? And at the end of the day, it just didn't work. I know, whatever. I don't really care about that. All right, so that was really huge. As to what's going to happen now in the lawsuit, as far as I know, these were the major decisions. Can you guys think of anything very important else that needs to happen right now in the lawsuit? Because I know we have to go basically to file those motions for summary judgment, and we were waiting on these two specific big announcements. What else are we waiting for in that regard? Check your position. We're back to 1160. Okay, so we had a big little dippy right there, but I didn't actually see. Let's do the poll again. You know what? I'll say. Okay. Should we hold or sell our crypto and do a giveaway with it? Okay. I put another question in the poll. Let's see what you guys say. I'm just checking what you guys are writing. At the end of the day, whatever you guys say is key. So, man, you guys in the chat box are all saying sell, but then the poll is saying hold. So either what's the stop loss at $1,000? Nice. What's your likes? We're getting close to 1,000. We're almost there. We have 1,100 viewers. That's nice. Very nice, guys. Again, if you enjoy crypto news, make sure you press that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Maury says the chatters are doubters. Fair and square. Julian says we need Judge Netburn to deny the SEC motion for partial reconsideration so we can get the 63 Hinman emails. I'm almost confused about that. So, about the motion for reconsideration, what came out last week? So, because I remember something being denied, but so the motion for reconsideration is still open then. Man, I have to focus even more. You see, I update myself with the lawsuit every single day, and still there's some parts which I just forget. But no worries. If I make a video, I'll do some research again. Moonman says, "What's up, Dusty? You got to pump it up. You know, pump it up. You got to pump it." But still, 75% of people say hold. Steven says we need XRP back on Coinbase. Yeah, that's for sure. James says I think we need DPP ruling. That's a big one. So the DPP, the deliberative process privilege. We have deliberative process privilege regarding the information within the SEC, but that's, I guess, the reconsideration, right? Because that's regarding the deliberative process privilege one, where the SEC again provided additional documents for the judge to overlook, and the judge has to decide whether or not she thinks that indeed the SEC can withhold the information. Which at the end of the day doesn't make a lot of sense either. Because think about it, guys. I've told you this story before. If the judge really looks through and says, you know what, SEC, you're right, then what in the world is Ripple supposed to work with? If Ripple does not get the SEC documents regarding how they viewed Bitcoin, Ether, and XRP, what are they supposed to have known? I'm like, if they're saying, oh, you know, we're not going to give you our personal bank account details, I understand, of course. But if they are unwilling to give out whatever they have thought about XRP throughout these years, to me, it doesn't make sense. And the other one, I think, was the Esterbrook notes, right? Okay, so we have Esterbrook notes, motion for reconsideration. What else? What else do we have? And by the way, let me know in the chat box real quick. Where are you guys all watching from right now? Is there anybody from Dubai in the chat box? Just quickly put in the chat box where you're watching from, and let me know if there's anybody from Dubai here. or who is watching from Dubai right now. Somebody says I'm getting a semi. Nice. Nice, my bro. Nice. Den Bosch. So we have a lot of Dutch guys here in the chat box. Dubai. So if you are in Dubai right now, tomorrow there will be a relatively big crypto meetup. You can actually just come. It's going to be... let me see the exact details, right? It's going to be at the Swiss Hotel Al Morjuj. Swiss Hotel Al Morjuj. I'm not even sure on the timing, though. I think it's like 12 a.m. maybe. Or 12 p.m., sorry. Not 12 a.m., sorry. 12 p.m., maybe like 11:45, maybe 12:30 p.m. p.m. or 11:30 a.m., something like that. Somewhere between that. But it's Da Vinci. If you don't know who Da Vinci is, Da Vinci, not Da Vinci, the famous one, but it depends. What do you call famous, right? Da Vinci J19. Nah, this is impossible. I cannot show it to you guys. I'm stupid. Oh, whatever. It's him hosting it. And so if you're from Dubai, you are hereby invited. We could come, chat for a little bit. It could be fun. Looks like a scammer. Da Vinci, the guy that hates XRP, he indeed doesn't necessarily like XRP. But at the end of the day, I personally have told you all before, I don't really care about what anybody thinks about the crypto that I personally like. If you don't like, let's say, for example, we meet up in real life, right? And you don't like XRP, you think I care? Why would I care? If you don't like cats or dogs, why does it matter to me? You might be a strange person maybe, but I mean, why? Okay, you're perfect. If you don't like, vegetables, I'm not going to all of a sudden, maybe I'm going to judge a little bit in silence, but still, to each their own, each their thing. XP price barely even moved. It wasn't the craziest, but to be honest with you, it was still a juicy move. We doubled our money. Right now it's coming back down. You guys still have to decide if we should sell out or not. Dusty was the latest. We got some major news in the Ripple VSC lawsuit, which was huge, which was nice. And just a reminder, anybody who's in Dubai right now, come over tomorrow. Come say hi if you want to. Cool meetup. Crypto meetup, only crypto people. Some will like XRP, some will not. Last time it was a lot of XRP people. This time around, you never know. It's always a surprise. Maybe I'm going to get hated. Maybe people are going to throw bricks at me on stage. They're like, screw you, XP holder. Get off. Go back in your corner. Go back to your basement where you live in. Go drink urine or something. Who knows? We'll see tomorrow, I guess. S&P was actually having a... Whoa! Look at this. Look at the S&P just absolutely shit in the bed. You guys seen that? Wow. This is the 15-minute chart for Bitcoin. No wonder that the XRP price cannot pump like crazy. I would say it's still coming along quite nicely. It's slow though. Wow. What a perfect hit of the resistance before coming back down. Wow. Beauty. It's the candles in their natural habitat. Let's see if we can actually get an XP to BTC. One of you guys said it was mooning on there. Let's see for fun. I have an XRP BTC in this list. I have it somewhere, but I forgot where. Here we go. So this is a daily chart on XP to BTC. Let's do a 50-minute chart just for fun. Yeah. So XRP versus Bitcoin is still popping off. And look at the volume as well. So we can clearly all, I would say, come to an agreement here that the Ripple v SEC lawsuit caused this pump. And again, you might say, oh, but Dusty, you're so stupid. It's not a pump. Going up 6%, 6.5% in like an hour is a pump in my eyes. All right. If you disagree, fine by me. But I definitely, I'm quite certain on my opinion in this regard. And it does showcase something for the future. I'm honestly a little bit worried sometimes. And you know what I'm worried about mostly? It is that I'm not going to be early enough when we get a settlement, that I'm not going to be early enough to open up an insane long position or something like that. I've told you guys before over on Patreon, and even on the videos here, I have a bigger strategy for making sure we get that pump. But there's a couple of foolish little mistakes we can make in that. But it basically entails conditional orders to make sure we get the most out of any pump. But again, we can't get faked out at one of these points. But this is XRP versus Bitcoin. So even though Bitcoin and the entire market are taking a very big dump on top of our heads right now, the XRP price is still doing well. XRP is up 7% versus Bitcoin right now. So I'm not going to say decoupled because it's just a one-time occasion. But this does once more showcase, first of all, that the XRP price pumps in the strangest of times in comparison to the rest of the altcoin market. It's fun to see. And also that this Ripple lawsuit is most likely going to have a crazy effect. All right. Dusty, check out the Eleanor Tourette tweeting 10 minutes ago. All right. I got you, my boy. Let me check it out. Let's check this out. 10 minutes ago, what are you talking about, boy? Either she deleted it, my internet is shitty, which is possible, but then I wouldn't be streaming, or you're wrong. Or I'm reading Eleanor Tourette wrong. Maybe maybe she has like a twin sister with the same name. Could be. Oh, I think the long is doing well again. Let's see. Here we go. We get ourselves a second chance. Should I make a new thumbnail? I didn't even put my face in the thumbnail, dumbass me, huh? I kind of forgot, to be honest with you. It's not that I forgot, actually. It's that I wanted to go live as soon as possible. That I didn't have a chance to make a thumbnail. I just used an old thumbnail of mine so I could just stream as quickly as possible. Okay, a lot of you guys are now saying, take your XRP stuff and get out. Fabian says he is totally cringy about XRP with Moonboy, lol. I don't care about the opinion, but they act like toddlers. Oh, you mean Moon and Da Vinci. I don't know, man. Man, let them all do their thing. At the end of the day, as I said before, I really don't care that much about whatever people think about what my investments are doing or anything like that, you know? Like, let them be them, I'll be me. I like them as people. It's good enough, I think. Whatever their investments are doing, who gives a crap? It's only money, right? At the end of the day. I guess it's important, but not that important. I'm hoping that's Daniel, whatever. Daniel GXP, what's up, my dude? I can't wait to come here for a live stream and to be talking about how Ripple finally won this 445-day and counting stupid case. Man, that would be a nice day. You're pretty accurate with the 445. I didn't know that, but that's pretty cool. And bro, if I met someone who didn't like XRP, I'd drop them. Why though? What's the difference? If somebody says they don't like, as I said, vegetables, they don't like whatever, I don't know, salmon that you seem to like, or whatever vegetable you like, it's like, oh, well, let's fight now. Okay, I mean, The same thing about football clubs, man. I can understand, specifically in Amsterdam here, not here, but in Amsterdam, I can understand where people really feel strongly about a team, but I can't really feel or understand why you'd actually fight the other side, though, unless you're getting paid for it, maybe. If you're fighting somebody because you're getting paid for it, or maybe because they insult your mom or something, I don't know. But over a football team, I don't really understand. Same thing for another crypto. Why would you you drop kick somebody because he insulted your crypto? You insulted my investment, bro? Really? Come on, bro. No, I don't think that's the best thing, but all right. To each their own, maybe. That would be funny, right? You see me, all of us. No, never mind. I wanted to make a joke, but you see me in the streets and you say XP shit. We just go toe to toe. Never know, of course not. All right, XP still pumping though, guys. Look at that. How's XP to BTC doing? Yeah, it's going massive. What if tomorrow we wake up and XP is like, I don't know, $1 or so? Maybe we should keep the long position open. Again, the moment we sell, because I think this stream will hit 1,000 likes, we're going to be giving away, I think, at least like $600 or so to you guys. By the way, I'm going to also use this opportunity to plug myself. Hey, hey. If you want to see me in a high definition, high quality, very special for you guys, make sure you follow me over on Instagram. I just, yesterday, the day before, posted my first picture with my face on there. Because before I was doing some juicy memes, high quality as well, of course. Some original content, like, some not. Make sure you check it out, though, and go follow it. If you enjoy, what should I say? If you enjoy watching me, it's a little bit suspicious, but. All right. We're at 77 cents per XRP right now. For anybody who is only using audio, the XRP price right now is at 77.02 cents. In terms of news, have you guys seen anything just now? Kendra Hill made me turn. Kendra Hill, really? Corey, so why not just have both? 589 settlement. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. If it turns out that at day 589 we get a settlement, I think I'm selling my house. I'm going to live on the street and do nothing for the rest of my life, because then the conspiracy was too far. If it turns out day 589 of the lawsuit was the day where everything turns around, I'm quitting. I'm quitting everything. Not everything, but most things, done. That's too much for me to handle. I couldn't. BTC pumping? I guess, because they're no. I mean, regardless of if Bitcoin is pumping, XRP is pumping more, because we have the. Woo! We're going, boys. Pump it up. You got to 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 pump it up. Got to pump it up. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Look at that, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Oh, what a perfect day. What a juicy day for XRP right now. Look at that, guys. Woo! Oh, my days. Officially, I should sell out. If it was my own trade, not going to lie to you guys, if it was my own real, okay, so say it differently. This is my own money. What I put in here, $1,300, this is my own actual dollars that come out of my pocket that I put into this trade, of which our $1,400 is just real profit that I can put into my pocket, just like, whoop, and go to a restaurant right now and spend it on some champagne for fun. Or I guess you could just order it, I guess. And if it was really me in a normal scenario, I'd sell right now. No questions asked. But since we're doing it for the memes, I got to stay in. Let's do another poll. Until you guys say sell. Kate says 2 cents is pump it up. If you don't understand it, you will not understand. Don't worry about it, right? If you don't like what we're talking about here, it doesn't matter. 2 cents is pump it up. We're up 7% in like an hour and a half. How can people not call this a pump, though? When are you satisfied? What is good enough for some pump deniers? It's like, but bro, it was just like it's just 7%, bro. It's just 7%. If you put in $1 million, you would have only made $70,000. That's like, it's not. You call that a pump? You call that making money? Really? You peasant? Get back into your farmhouse and back into your cottage. Go look at some real manly percentages, like 15 or so. That's a pump. Okay, fair enough. Okay, big man, big boss. All right, big man. Ben says inflation swelled at 7%. I guess we can do the new standard, Anything under 7.9%, the new inflation number, anything under that is considered not really good. Because, I mean, if it goes up 7.9% a year, then we need to make bigger money than that, of course. To even get break even. I guess not with crypto, right? But I guess kind of, yeah. Because even the dollar valuation, we have to be at least 7.9% higher. South Korea and Japan will be buying. Put a stop loss. So yeah, no, I don't think we'll I don't think I will. Measured move is to 0.80. Man, let us see. I'm already amazed that we hit our sell target here officially, the 0.777. I should text my friend again to kind of show him that he's an idiot. So, okay, this is very important, guys. If you ever had a bet with one of your friends and you won, specifically if it's about XRP, sometimes it's good to rub it in their faces. Why? I don't know. Why not? So right now, I have a very big obligation to... Sorry, I'm just. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm a little bit salty. This is definitely not good behavior. What I'm doing right now, I'm just purely rubbing into somebody's face that I officially had a better trade than they did. That's all I'm doing here. And by the way, don't worry about the likes, guys. We'll do a big giveaway here for sure. No worries. It's a good day. It's a fun day specifically, and that's more important than anything. You know, the stream. At the end of the day, the majority of the reason we're doing this is just to connect and have fun. If you, I'll pull up here. I'll pull up one thing for you guys. You know what? No worries. So let's look. I will look up for you guys right now, for just the idea behind your heads. If you are thinking right now, like, oh, this Dusty guy's streaming, he's making so freaking many racks off of this, I'll show you guys. Don't worry. Give me a second. I'll show you. Don't worry about it. Give me 5 seconds. Let me see, because I don't know officially, but let me see how much we will earn today. I'll show you guys. It's taking its sweet ass time because again my computer's a little bit slow. It's okay. It's just a multi-$1,000 MacBook, you know, MacBook Pro. I'm like, what? Okay. But yeah, Crypto Rover. I'm seeing tomorrow. He actually he was like, why are you using this old ass laptop? It's like 1.5 years old. No, it's 2. It's almost 2 years old. I thought it was like new, but no. It's old in the MacBook world, I guess. Didn't know that. So I'll have to buy a new one, I guess. I was pressured into it. Peer pressured. Okay. So let's see, for example, my previous stream, right? If you guys are wondering about how it works. The last stream I did, it earned me 30 euros over the entire stream. So if that is life-changing money to you, start a YouTube channel, go live stream. Maybe it will do well. But please understand, this is not going to change nobody's life. Wait a minute. It's not really worth the trouble for money farming in that sense. It's not, you know, the amount of effort you put in versus what you get back. It's not really worth it. But it's a bunch of fun. And at the end of the day, I think it's more, completely right, I think it's more profitable to just make a video over a live stream. Because it just takes, video takes a lot shorter than making a live stream. It takes a lot more work. But this is way more fun, you know. At the end of the day, who gives a crap? We're chatting here. I kind of wish I could curse. I'm not trying to do that on the channel too much. I sometimes most likely will slip by, but I'm trying to never do that. Purely because I'm thinking maybe some people don't like it, you know. But sometimes I'm thinking, man, just, you know. Because it feels like I'm, I don't know, like sitting with the boys a little bit. And the girls, of course, and anything else. You know, you're all welcome here. All welcome. And some always disagree that I should just cover the news and stuff. I mean, we can check out really quickly what the most important news updates are right now. Let me text my guy, and let's look up our sources. So how that works is I also have somebody now right now who has to send, actually, he's just one of you guys, to be honest with you. He just sends me articles every single time there's something crazy coming out. And 99 out of 100 times I've seen it already. But it's still nice that the commitment is there, so I always send a thumbs up back. Because I appreciate that, you know. If you put in the work to send me stuff, you don't have to do that. I'm not giving him anything. But it's still appreciated, you know. He's trying to help out the channel like that. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, so we had some interesting stuff. The UK banned freaking crypto ATMs. I was like, what? I shared that over on Twitter because I was kind of amazed by that. I'm like, how in the world could they think that's a smart idea? Oh yeah, we're really saving the world now. Let's get crypto ATMs out of the way. Here it says, mainstream hedge funds silently pouring billions of dollars into Bitcoin Ether. Whenever I read that, I'm always thinking the reason they're not doing XRP on the big scale is purely because of the lawsuit, I always think. Phantom Foundation issues clarification statement about departure of Andre Cronje and Anthony Nell. Antonell. It doesn't matter too much, but I've been with Phantom for a little while. If you guys are Phantom holders, you probably know one of the developers left. People or the community was really sad about it. My thoughts about that one was it was not too bad, because at the end of the day, one developer leaving is not going to change the world. But it's bad mostly because he brought a lot of life to it. He brought a big community with him, and he was very well known for everything. So him having a burnout and leaving, it shows to a lot of people like some weakness of this market. And of course, the fact that any protocol, they can just kind of leave and you're kind of stuck with anything. You know, it's like a little crack in the armor, sort of. At the end of the day, though, I don't really mind because I'm still holding it. But some of my friends were saying to me, man, buy a crazy amount of Phantom right now because it's really undervalued. And I'm a little bit cautious about that purely because if a really big developer leaves, you always got to be a little bit careful with the project just not having a really big downfall from that point of forward. Because, you know, a lot of people lose their faith. Someone needs to make an Elden Ring coin. It will probably... I think it would do well, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. I think it would do well. I'm not going to make that because I don't want to be sued by any SEC, so I'm definitely not going to try. But, you know, maybe for somebody out there. I'm watching says, you still got the ass with XR Doge? What does that mean? You got the ass? How does that work? I don't know what that means in English. Need to get you investing in metaverse projects, WBC. Well, actually, I invest in a lot of projects, as you guys most likely know. I try to invest as early as possible and I share it with you guys whenever I can or whenever there's a good opportunity. But the reason I've not done any video about any metaverse type of thing right now is because I will only share it if I'm buying something. Why would I share it if it's just nothing I'm going for? And right now, I don't think it's the best time to buy those. If it's a really bullish market, really great, really amazing. But so for a lot of you guys that don't know, there's a lot of things which go in the background of analyzing whether or not it's smart to invest into a project. Specifically, if you're buying pre-sales, so before a token is live, or trying to buy the live launch, basically. There's a lot of research that goes into that. There's a lot of smart people. And right now, we've just analyzed, and I'm sitting around the table with some really, let's put it, knowledgeable guys, you know, really that are well-versed in the crypto space. And the majority of them just agree with me, like, now is not a good time. A couple of crypto YouTubers I know, they told me, man, I'm still investing like crazy. It's the why. What's the rush? Why? What would you do that? Because a very big part of the games that are being created right now, the main premise is we build a game in a couple of years from now after we've received the money. And to be honest with you, I understand both sides. From the inventor, there's very little risk. But from the investor like me, they could never build the game. And what could we do about it? So it's one of the easiest things to go for. And I understand the premise. It's really, really nice from a couple of different ways. But as an investor right now, I'm telling you as well, even if I were to ever create something like this, even if, just correct yourself. Think about it logically. Like, hey, if they're building a project like Illuvium, Starlight, if the game is coming in 6 years, 7 years, I'm taking a very big risk. And in a very bullish market, very often it's worth it to take the risk. In a bear market, or whatever we are viewing right now, XRP, for example, is like outperforming, but a lot of other coins are not doing so well right now. It's a very big risk you're taking because a lot of things just fail. Again, my thoughts though, right? My thoughts. And the same thing for Decentraland, Sandbox. They're really good in times of optimism. But if you're buying land in an idea that's mostly going to revolve around the future, people in the crypto space, they look at the future, yes, for sure. But in times of freaking negativity, they don't look as further than their nose. Guys, we're pumping. Oh. Wait a minute. New high. New local high. 78 cents, 0.24. PR says, seems like a really weak pump at the moment. 50-50, man. 50 50-50. So the reason I'm saying it's actually really strong is because XRP versus Bitcoin is almost up 10% in like 2 hours. So it's pretty massive. Somebody says $20 tonight. Has to. Let's see, guys. Let's see. That would be juicy. I would definitely be excited. Guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you subscribe right now. XRP is breaking out versus Bitcoin. It is going mad right. Guys, look at this. Keeps on going. Let's go. Should we go for the 1 minute chart? I kind of got it. I kind of have to. We broke through. Like, let's look at this, boys. So I will zoom out a little bit. Hopefully you guys can still see it properly. We are at 78.5 cents versus Bitcoin. We are still doing really freaking amazing. And this is most likely all because of the new announcement in the Ripple v SEC lawsuit. Buzza, tag me over on Instagram. Let me check it out. And again, if you don't consider this a pump, you do you, my friend. But I think this is a juicy crypto pump. And we're still continuing on. Look at this. We are almost in $2,000 worth of profit. We're going to be there soon, it looks like, huh? XRP destroying Bitcoin at the moment is doing really well. Ron says volume looks real nice. Yeah, I mean, actually, it's kind of, whoa, look at that pump, though, on the minute. Oh, this is a 15-minute chart. Wow, this is actually maddening, guys. Look at that. I'll put the price meter next to it so you guys can kind of gauge how impressive this kind of is. We're up 9% versus Bitcoin already. Corey says flip the switch, they are ready. Wow, look at this. We're at, no, we are at almost 80 cents. Or, guys, I'm acting like almost like a little child, but it's because I did not expect this. Oh my days, what is happening? What is happening here, guys? Oh, sorry, wrong one. There we go. We'll do it like this. Is the plant still there? Hey, we got the plant. You guys are always excited when they show the plant. Okay. Let's see. By the way, I bought this chair and I only have about a couple more days with it because I have no place to. I have to take it away, like because I'm gonna travel a little bit. But I have to then. I'm just gonna leave it in this house when I'm done, I guess, or whatever. Or what else should I do? Let's go, guys. We're pumping still. Look at that, though. We are in $2,100. Okay, it's actually not really. It's about the percentage that counts. Again, it's not my normal count, so it's not. It doesn't feel as amazing, to be honest with you. Oh, a little bit of a correction. It's the idea that matters, I guess. It's the idea that matters. What a day, huh? What a day. So should we run the poll again to see if you guys are saying I should sell or buy more? I'm kind of like waiting for it to turn back around, you know? I'm like, I turned quiet because I'm thinking, oh, come on with the pump, come on. If I don't say something, it's like a little kid. He's like, if I don't look, it's going to pump again, right? Or it's going to, no, it's not going to pump again. That would be a little bit weird. It's going to, It's going to leave or something like that. You guys saying don't sell. All right, guys, you are kings here, all right? We have $2,100. I'm going to be doing a $1,000 giveaway. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Getting close. We just touched our last resistance for right now. We're doing it, boys. We're pumping. We're pumped up. $2,200 worth of profit right now today, which is pretty cool. Again, it's the percentage that counts, not the money. We're 160% profit. I kind of wish, though, that I still kept it at 20x because I leveraged it down. As I said, when I started the position, it was 19.5. And I was like, you know what? It's a little bit too risky. Let me change it down a little bit. But now I kind of wish it had it at 20x still. Oh, my days. Are you guys in a long position right now? Again, if you want some crazy bonuses, check out the link down below for Bybit. Is the exchange I personally use. If it's a little bit laggy right now, I can't do anything about it. I have a caramel bar. I'm going to eat some. I wanted to order some fruits, but then I started streaming. And the stream lasted a little bit longer than I expected. Somebody says, sell. Should we listen? FOMO all your friends now. I don't think they care, but... What platform they use to trade with? Man, I said this like 1,000 times before. I tell you guys every video what I trade with. Okay, be prepared to hear my voice for a second. Be prepared to hear my voice for a second. Be prepared to hear my voice for a second, because I'm opening up a video. I paused it already, never mind. You want to hear it? Hello, my crypto people, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily. This is actually really funny to do. So my last video, which not that many people checked out, was actually really funny to do the intro here. I don't know why, I felt like looking serious today, you know? Like, this was a fun one. Hello, my crypto people, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily. I felt like it. I wanted to say, right? There's always going to be a link down below here, and that's basically what I always use to trade. And it depends a little bit, you know? In different times, I use different exchanges, but this is the one I primarily use. So, yeah, if you're wondering about that, there you go, my friend. Let me see. Somebody sent me an article just now. Here's why Ethereum will explode. That's funny. Somebody says, you'll never guess who researcher Willy Woo believes is dumping on the Bitcoin market big time. He's talking about bigger crypto guys. It's not really relevant. Ripple moves to strike rebuttal report on XP price manipulation. Okay, I'll see what that is all about later. I'll cover that maybe in a video. That could be interesting. I'll also cover the Phantom stuff. I think that could be interesting. I'll cover the Bitcoin ATM ordeal over in the UK. That could be fun. Once more, for everybody watching right now that is watching from Dubai. Oh, so the last guy who said sell that I read out, you're a genius, man. You would have saved us $400. Let's run the poll again. Guys, what I'm seeing in you guys is panic, man. So the price pumps a little bit, buy. The price dumps like a little bit, like sell. Go in with a strategy, man. Don't random in or random out. You got to know what you're getting in for, like up front. Don't know. Okay. I'll do again. Should we hodl? Oh, should we hodl or sell our long position? Take profit. Let's ask again. Hold on. Take profit. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of the people in the chat box might be the people who buy high, sell low. Yes, there we go. All right, check it out, guys. Check it out. Check it out. New poll. Should we hodl because we're not cowards, or should we be responsible, smart, and business people and take some profit? The majority of the people is being irresponsible and has chosen we will hold on. And at the end of the day, I am playing with you guys' giveaway money, so I don't really care. We are going to hold on because at the end of the day, if I have to give you nothing, that is what it is. We have hit 1,000 likes, so we are doing a crazy massive giveaway. And whenever we fetch, again, as profit from this trade, we shall be giving away to y'all. If it turns out to be $0, you guys get F all right? You get absolutely $0. Right now, if we cash out, you guys are getting $1,000, just so you know. If you guys want to be greedy, you guys be greedy, all right? We're going to hold on. If you guys make nothing, you guys make nothing. It is what it is. And some people are selling sell. Sorry, guys, the majority rules in this case. The majority of people are saying, we're going to jump in a ditch. We're going to jump in a ditch. If the majority of people say, hold on, we're going to hold on. This is fun to see. I see the diamond hands and I see people like, come on. That's insane. Hold. All right. Find another entry, somebody says. All right. Cheers, you boys. We'll see. We'll see how far this one goes for you. I say burn the plant. You're crazy. Okay. We'll see how this works. I would have sold at 77 cents. I'm not really worried. You know, anything here is like already like wow territory. So you guys say. We're already at the second take profit. Our third take profit would have been right there. So officially how it would kind of layer out, if you guys are wondering about that. As I'd sell my first batch at 0.777, I'd sell the second batch at 0.8, and then my third batch at 0.82, and the rest I would let slide, you know? But ever since you guys said, no, hold on, I ain't selling nothing, and we'll see what happens, you know? If we lose money, we lose money. If we win, we win. Look at the 4 hour. It's better, but this is more fun because we're talking about it. Let's do a 4 hour here. Look at the massive pump. You like that? All right. Let's actually go back to our XRP chart. Which one is it? This one? No, this one. Okay, so guys, officially, this is something where I have to involve my main account. Maybe if you guys don't know, I have two ways of doing things. So I have a trading account, which I show to you guys. No, I have a kind of like a YouTube type of account, which I show to you guys. And I have my own account, which is managed by me and a couple other people. It's basically just there's a lot of difficult parts in that. And it's looking as if we might have to actually open up a bigger position shortly here. Because we're actually breaking out and doing really properly. On the bigger time frame, you know, for the real money, for the real trades. And what we drew here, don't pay too much attention to it. This is always just to tell a story a little bit. But the premise is really important, which is that we right now are doing really well. All right. How will you pick the 100 XRP winners? It will be $100, not 100 XRP, I think. We can do 100 XRP as well. How will you pick them? That's a good question. What do you guys think we should do? I'm thinking of doing like a gleam. Because then I can actually up it. Maybe do a couple thousand instead of just a couple hundred or maybe 1,000. But it depends on how much profit we take. Because I want to do a bigger giveaway and make it last a little bit longer. So it's like a bigger deal. Because I've done quite a couple of giveaways, but nobody seems to remember. Nobody seems to care. If you don't make it a big deal, people don't care that you give away money. It doesn't affect anybody. Nobody's like, nice. So then it's only for the goodness of your heart. But if nobody remembers you did anything, it's nice for your mental. But that's about it, you know. And that can do have the same effect with $10. If you give away $10 or $1,000 for your own heart, you always feel good by giving away something, you know. So then I want to kind of make it a bigger deal to kind of make people excited about it. Send money to Ukraine. I've actually sent money already. But I don't post that stuff. I actually do quite a lot for charity that I don't post here. Fun fact. At least what is a lot, right? I try my best to help everywhere that I can. But I have a lot of people to help, so. Dusty, what is the red band? Which red band you talking about, boy? This one? In the chart? The EMA? Or you mean the red candle we're seeing right here? Tommy says you don't have to explain yourself. I like explaining myself. That's you know, I like that. I don't do anything to prove in terms of I don't say to prove. There's no, I don't care. I've given that up a long time ago, guys. If you know how long I've been doing YouTube for, at least 10. I think it's almost been 12 years now that I've been doing YouTube for. The crypto YouTube only like maybe 5 years or so. Pump! Look at that, guys, pumping up. We're pumping back up again. My neighbors must hate me today, man. These guys, they're like, what is this guy doing? Why is he talking about pump? It's like they think I have like a pump in my house here. Wondering says sell order finished, about to pump again. I'm not sure if you put that in just before it did or just after. Not sure about that. I'm watching says, watch it pump again in a minute. I'm not sure if you guys put that in before or after it happened. Maybe you guys are cheating the system a little bit. Pump. Oh, dump. They're playing with our emotions today. It's a fun game. Then again, our sell target has yet again been hit. They're teasing us. They're saying, Dusty, you know exactly where to sell. Sell it, my guy. The price is just teasing us right here. Remember, guys, the points we have set are some of the most important resistances. And so logically, you get resisted at that point. So you usually take some profit a little bit below that. That's what a smart person, same person would do. And again, our next target would be maybe like right around there. But since we are degenerates, collectively, all right, a bunch of stupid asses, come on. Come on, boys, let's pump it up. Let's get this going. Let's get the pump magic going. What do you guys think? Somebody says we're going down. It might as well be. I have absolutely no authority here, no real expectation of anything. As I said, I was really amazed already that the price went to 0.77. We're in $2,000 worth of profit. We can cash out right now. You guys bag 1,000. I bag 1,000. We're all happy. But you guys have said, nope, we're not cowards. We hold on. So we might win bigger. We might lose more. That's the play of the game, or the game of the whatever. Sell all now. Guys, the poll speaks. We're like a DAO, you know? You guys can vote. The channel votes. It's not just one of you guys. It's not just me. The channel votes. I have a vote as well, which is we just take some profit. But hey, you know, the channel votes. The channel votes. Deal or no deal. Let me first finish the eating. Just eating something. Give me a second. So you don't have to you guys don't have to watch me eat the whole time. So Matthew said he closed his long position just before the pump. You hate yourself, bro. And don't hate yourself for that. It's just money. As I said before, I'm sick. I closed my long position just before this pump. Man, that's got to sting a little bit, but don't let it hurt you too much, man. There'll be more pumps to get. Deltas Nichols comes in with the $5. Very much appreciated. It says new to crypto. I don't understand what long and shorts are. Please explain. Okay, let's see if I can actually pull up a official definition for you. And then I'll give you my own. That's actually one of the best. So this is something for any person that's new to the internet, maybe. So if you have any question, your number one advice is going to be to use the Google. All right, there's this website. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's called Google. Very nice. What you do on there is just type in your question. That's number one. Why? Because whatever I can explain to you, it's not going to be as good as the Google. But before we look up the formal definition, the easy way to describe it is going long is basically as you buying something. But then specifically here, we buy contracts, and we can do that with some leverage to basically use more money than we actually have. And that is because we use our money with extra leverage. So let's say, for example, we had $10, we leverage that. We make sure that our $10 count as $100. So each single move, we use 10 times, or we feel 10 times as intensely or severely, whatever. So the price moves up 1%. Instead of just making 1% profit, we're making 10% profit on the money that we put in. If the price goes down 1%, we're also not just losing 1%, but we're losing 10%. Short, opposite. So with short, your basic, in idea, no, but basically what you're doing in how it in principle works. By the way, this is a bullish pennant officially that we're building, but it's like a 1 minute chart, so you don't count that. So what it looks like is this, this is the ugliest thing in the world. Like you have a flagpole and then pennant. I cannot draw for shit. There we go. Even like that. Bullish pennant, but it's a 1 minute chart, so it doesn't count. At least nobody uses this, so it's not really relevant. Short, it's the same premise, same idea. It's just you're basically buying a contract that rewards you for the lower the price goes. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, you shorted at this exact point right here. Then the more the price moves downwards, the more money you're going to make. And if you shorted with, let's say, $10, 1x. Then if we go down 1%, again, you're going to make 1% profit if the price moves 1% towards the downside. If you had 10x leverage, then your $10 acts as $100. So if we move 1% down, you're actually making, instead of 1%, 10%. It's not hard. However, how it really works with the short, well, you can actually short stocks, you can short a lot of different things. Let's see if we have the formal definition. No, this is just it's also not formal. Here they say investors maintain long security positions in the expectation that the stock will rise in value in the future. Opposite of a long position is a short position. Short position is generally the sale of a stock you do not own. Investors who sell short believe the price of the stock will decrease in value. That's the idea behind it. How it works in stocks is you basically, maybe I can actually give a better example of phones. But let's say, for example, I got to see the best way to explain this. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, somebody gave you a phone right now, right? You have this phone, but it's actually not yours, but they gave it to you. You sell that phone to somebody else to just buy it back later. And that is basically you buy it back later to then give it back to the person who gave you the phone. And you basically make arbitrage off of that opportunity. If that makes any sense. So let's actually say you bought the phone. Let's say you bought the phone for $1,000. No, it should be something that's like this bot. Now, a collectible fork. You bought the fork for $1,000. You got it. Give it to you. You actually now sell this fork to somebody else, and you buy it back once it's $800. That's a $200 difference. You back that. And now you got the fork back, and you gave it to the person who you at first point, it's officially borrowing, not actually buying that from, but it's to give it a little bit of an example. And that's where you actually kind of make the money off, because then you have to kind of repay it. Now, in the crypto space, we're working with contracts, and things actually get a lot simpler for the consumer because you don't have to think about anything. It's just short as price goes down, we make money. Long as price move up, we make money. What's the idea that sometimes counts as well, maybe? I don't know if it really matters. Somebody says might be correction, paper hand. Dude, take some profits at 80 cents for the channel. The vote counts. Whatever you guys are voting, that's what we're going for. Icon87 coming in with the $5. Appreciate it. Says I have a small long entry position at 0.7121. Using only $50 at 50x leverage. Currently up 500%. This is awesome. Be cautious, my dude. So however much I enjoy you making profit, right? 50x leverage is a scary thing, and you'll notice that soon enough. Because every single time it moves, you'll see your money just fluctuate. Because 1% profit is 50%. That's huge. 1% towards the downside is half your money gone. So be cautious with that. I'm using 15 times leverage, which basically means we put in $1,300 where you're trading with 27,000 XRP or $20,000. But even that is a little bit scary. Can we vote on the selling point? No, I don't think so. But you guys can vote on whether or not we should sell. Somebody says XRP in the top performing stocks right now. It's not a stock, but hey. Buzza says, but it's fun, makes your heart beat. I guess, yeah, if you want it to beat out of your freaking casket, go ahead. You know, I'm not the judge. If you think it's a smart idea, I'm not going to hold anything against you, my guy. Don't think I'm going to be the one to tell you, hey, don't do that. Nah. If you like that, hey, all power to you, my friend. All power to you. What I mean with that is, use as much leverage as you want, but be responsible with it. But if you don't want to be responsible, hey, you know? You can do whatever you want at the end of the day. She's McGeesh. I like that name. Says downtrending coming. Let us see. Somebody else says big green candle incoming. Okay. Do people actually use 100x leverage? There's actually a fun story about that. So one of my Korean friends, he actually only does 125x on Bitcoin. He does it with Cross, which basically uses your entire account. It's a scary thing. There's a big difference between Cross and Isolated. But that's the only thing they use. And the whole community only uses 125x, which is crazy. Breakout flag, 1 minute chart. Wow, nice. Ricky says 100x is fine for throwaway money. Well, I would say 100x is fine if you're using bonus money. For example, right now there's some crazy bonuses on Bybit. If you use that, it's nice, I think. Because you don't really have much to lose, but you have a lot to win. Because if you lose it, you lose bonus. It's free money. But let's say you do win. And you can turn the $4,000 you get for free. What if you turn it into, you know, like let's say $25,000 pretty quickly? I think it's most of the time really worth it to just kind of play around with that. But that's, again, just my thoughts, you know. Don't take that as financial advice. Most of the time, it's not smart to have such high leverage. If you do, please know what you're doing, because I'm not capable enough to do that. No, I would definitely lose a lot of money, I think, if I were to always do 100x. Bro, can't watch / listen with the eating and drinking inside my ear. All right, sorry, my man. I didn't know it was so bothersome. Maybe the microphone is too good. I can turn the mic off when I'm eating something. It's not a big problem. I just didn't know. If you tell me, I'll know. No. Damn, my food fell, so we're good. All right, you guys said new poll. We're doing a new poll. I think the same result is 80-20 every single time, though. If you guys are saying new poll, we do new poll. Should we close out our long? Is so now, please, at least some. Okay, new poll. My question is, should we close out our long position? And the questions are, yes, sell now, at least some. Then there's, nah, hold. And then there's, I literally do not care. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people just literally don't give a crap, and I don't want them to vote just something. You know, be honest here, give your own opinion, and we'll count that as valid. This time it gets a lot more interesting. 37% of the people said sell some, and 53% of the people said no, hold on. So it's getting closer. Either people are seeing the money and thinking, man, that's juicy, we want that, or we're expecting the price to actually come back down from here. What it is, though, I don't know about that. Josiah says, "Hold on, not here to not here too long for 1,000 profit. Here for at least 20." I mean, yeah, guys. If this trade turns out to be $20,000, you guys are getting $10,000. You know, so it's a 50-50. And it's my money that's at risk, so you guys have nothing to lose, kind of. But then again, if we end up with nothing, you guys get nothing, so. Hey, by the way, guys, if you're still watching this stream, oh no, if you're still watching, it doesn't matter. If you are watching this stream and you didn't press the like button yet, make sure you press it. If you don't, nothing's going to happen to you. If you do, I don't think much is going to happen to you either, but you're making me a happier person, which is a nice thing to do, and you should always do nice things in your day. If you don't want to, though, yeah, I'm not going to stop you, so you do whatever you please. Flag set up for pump. Please, guys, don't try to do analysis on a 1-minute chart. If there's one thing you learn pretty quickly is that doesn't make any sense. Bob says, overnight, it will go up. People are positioning themselves for $13 XRP. So whatever people are positioning themselves for, I don't think really matters. But I do kind of look at the are people like trading my levels here, or what is this? Why does... Okay. But I am thinking maybe because the news came out like hour and a half ago that overnight the XP price is going to continue on with the pump because the news is pretty significant for the future of XRP in this lawsuit. So maybe we're literally going to have to keep this trade open overnight and just face the consequences if we dump again. Janelle says, it's crazy seeing your face to your voice since we didn't for so long. It's also a little bit strange for me, not gonna lie. It's still a little bit weird. For example, I was with Slavic and James, which is a stock guru on YouTube, I think. Stock guru, I think. Today, and a couple others. And it really is like, to them, it's like second nature to just make a video in the public like this with the phone. I'm like, oh. And even to sort of talk loudly in public, you know, it's not a big problem. But I mean, like, to disturb the peace sort of by making your video in mid of all the people. I'm not a shy person, but that is like, wow, you're that type of YouTuber sort of, right? And that's something I haven't done yet. Maybe I'll never do. Maybe I will. Because today I was almost tempted to. Why? Because I'm like, some big stuff just happened, different crypto news. I wanted to just get it out, but it was outside. And then the second part was like, I was in the taxi to La Casa. And I was thinking as well, man, I just see the Ripple SEC lawsuit news. I have to make a video now. But I'm thinking, man, it's going to be a little bit crappy if I'm making like a dark-ass taxi, you know, in the back. I'm like, I'm thinking, wait, I can just put the light on. But still, it wasn't perfect. But if I was more into that, just making videos on the flip and the flow, I sometimes get news updates out sooner. So that's why I'm thinking, man, I should just... Because even Bibba makes videos in the car, you know, because it's convenient. It helps, you know. Okay, I want to bet something with you guys. I bet you that right now, because of us hitting this little resistance over and over again at about 80 cents, that people, if we were to do the poll again right now, would be a lot more biased to actually keep it, to not say sell, I think. You guys are funny on that. It's Bybit, the platform we're using. What's the huge news? So for anybody that's watching right now who's not been updated, I'll make a video with recap, you know, just a small little like 5, 7, 10, whatever minute video, just recapping everything that happened. But basically, Ripple is freaking happy with what happened today because apparently the judge decided that Ripple's fair notice defense is actually a pretty valid one. And so they're going to fight that one out. And the reason it's huge is because I personally think it's kind of like an admission of, you probably didn't give proper fair notice. Otherwise, she would have most likely said, yeah, strike it down, right? So that's my thoughts. I'm thinking this is like one of the most bullish announcements we could have gotten. Because if she was certain that Ripple did get fair notice, she probably wouldn't have striked it down. Wait for the daily to close? Hey, man, I'm enthusiastic and all, but the daily is going to close in 2 hours. It's 2 a.m. I have to be at the meeting tomorrow at 11 or 11:30 or so. Fabian says, huge news, Dusty will moon Da Vinci when XRP hits $10. So the thing about that one is, most people that I know, they trade XRP. They have some XRP. I think even Da Vinci has some XRP, maybe. I think so, because everybody sees the potential in the lawsuit. But some people just don't believe in the premise and the idea of XRP. And again, I'm not going to try to convince anybody. I literally do not care if you don't like the coin. Why is it going to hurt me? What's the difference? You know, or why would it benefit me if you like the coin? If you don't like it, you don't like it. You most likely did your own analysis on that. Oh, sorry. You said stop eating the food and stop drinking your stuff. I'm so... Hi, guys. Long time no see. Oh, the sound is off? Oh, I didn't notice. Sorry, I was just eating a little bit. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about, my friend. No sound, he said. I'll make my own food eating sounds. Good. You look like my 12-year-old when I buy Pepsi Max. Nice. All right. So let's run the poll. I don't know. Dusty, what about the IDO's BlueZilla stuff? It's not doing nicely. You're very much right, my friend. The BlueZilla stuff, it's such a hassle because I like the IDOs, but right now it's just not a good market time, and so I don't think people are really trying to buy into launchpads, VPAD, even all that stuff. Every launchpad right now is not so juicy. Okay. All right, let's do the poll once more. Let's see how the results. So anybody who said sell just now, let's see again. I am just, since we made a new high, local high, I'm kind of wondering what the should we sell now? Yes, some. Let's just say yes, all, yes, comma, some. Should we cash out on our long position now? Okay, we'll count up, or we'll just see whatever has the most. DJ says, "Don't listen to dumbass. They're looking for your advice." This is fun though, right? I'm having more enjoyment out of seeing what you guys are saying than me actually making smart financial decisions. As I said, I would have officially sold a little while ago already. So all we're doing now is playing with profits. So at the end of the day, it's not really that big a deal. But the majority of people are still saying, hold on. Draw a bullish pennant on the daily. Thank me later. Maybe. What do we have? We have our XRP to BTC, which is still doing amazing. I think Bitcoin might be picking up the pace again shortly, though. We have, of course, still our XRP breakout. Let's go on a daily. It's been confirmed, I believe, on a one. I see the way. I think you're drawing the bullish pennant from all the way back here, no? From February 8th. I should have actually moved my camera like to the left or something like that. I'm sitting like too far. I didn't think about that. So I'm thinking but even then, it's not really a beautiful bullish pennant. Here, this would have been a nice bullish pennant. So like with the flagpole and then basically your little pennant here would have been nice with our breakout towards the downside February 20th. Now I'm not exactly sure what pennant on the daily you're looking for. Oh, this is funny. Eventually, we'll have to either give up, for the day and cut our quits and be like, you know what? It is what it is. Let's go to bed or something. I have to record a couple other crypto videos, man. I had some other stuff to talk about. Guys, I think we can actually hit 140,000 subs right now, though. Honestly, if you're watching this video right now and you're not subscribed just quite yet, subscribe real quick. Because I think it's going to be beneficial to watch multiple of these videos or streams. If you don't enjoy it, just unsubscribe, man. I mean, you can always decide to ignore the videos as well. It's whatever you like. But then we'd be at 140,000 subs, which would be pretty cool. Dusty, when do you sleep? Me, providing you guys with crypto news. You know how much I sacrifice for you guys? I sacrifice my perfect 16-hour night sleep for you guys, I'm cutting it down to, about, 40 minutes a night, just to make sure I have all the newest news for you guys. I go to sleep, and then after 50 minutes, bzz, notification, okay, boom, have to get right back on a video. No, of course not. Some people think I don't sleep or something. I'm doing good. Everything's good, guys. Mic check. Hey, no, we're doing good. Listen in Birmingham, England. Where are you guys watching from? I actually sleep really well, guys. I always sleep good nowadays. Like only maybe a couple weeks ago, I had one bad night, but generally speaking, I sleep really proper. We have let's check this out. We have Netherlands as well. Go to no, actually Netherlands is 3 hours earlier, huh? So it's only 11. What's you guys' time looking like? All you US people watching in the day? No, I'm looking for somebody who's watching at like 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. or something like that. No, 7 a.m. is also not so cool. Who's watching at 5 a.m. or something like that? You're the real hardcore guys. I want to shake your hand. You guys are saying 5 in the chat box. Give me the AM. The AMs only. No PMs. No. I want to see that. Watch from Atlanta, Georgia. Nice. From Philippines, 6 a.m. You're Chad. See, the name already specifies you're a Chad, bro. That's dedication. 3:30 India. That's also gotta give it to you, Yes, good. You guys are the real deal. If you're watching the stream at that little range, 3 to 5 a.m. or 3 to 5:30, you're in my wow club. Like what? Excuse me? You watching the stream? Okay, I didn't like what that wrote. What someone got. Let's ignore what he wrote just now. Okay. Okay, I'm a little bit shocked at what you just wrote right there. But okay. Flying on KLM? How can you fly and watch the stream? This guy's taking up the entire internet for himself on the plane, just streaming everything. Everybody's like, why is my internet slow? This guy's just taking all the bandwidth. He doesn't care. Nice, I like that. My VPN says Tokyo. Smart. I was trying to look up your location. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, anytime you guys say your location or so, I'm logging everything in one of my spreadsheets to use against you guys later, I'm trying to find out where every single one of you lives to send you all a present later on. You thought I was going to say something malicious, huh? No. To send you guys a present. That's what I was doing this for. That's why I'm asking you these questions, When I'm asking you for bank details and stuff, it's not because I'm trying to steal your money. I'm trying to send you a present, you know? Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, by the way, little on a serious note, if it looks as if I'm messaging you, it's not me. Or if I am messaging you, it ain't me. I'm never gonna message you first. If it is the case, I'll have most likely I'll announce it over on YouTube, or it'll be verifiably me. For example, if you go right now and check the YouTube comment section, I can reply to you, but it will be very obvious that it's me. I have like the check mark. There's like a darker bar on my name. You'll be able to see. But if I'm saying text this number, ain't happening, man. It's not possible that I'm gonna tell you to text a number, text a telegram. It ain't happening. So just know that somebody's trying to steal your money away from you, and be cautious in the interwebs, you know? But a lot of people have that problem because, of course, I think because it's crypto, it's the people are a lot more susceptible to wanting like investment advice or so. Because you might be thinking, well, we're not. Oh, by the way, what a downturn of a couple minutes, huh? Looking at the price. Just to giving out ledgers. We could definitely do a couple of ledgers giveaway actually as well. Maybe you should. Yeah, maybe that would be fun. I don't know. I've talked about it before. I just don't know what you guys would prefer. Because I'm thinking a Gleam campaign. And then I'll just do like maybe like 10,000 XRP. And then we'll do it in a couple of months, you know, so that people have some time to enter. We'll do like maybe 5,000 XRP, maybe 3,000 XRP. We do a couple of ledgers, maybe a couple of other coins or something. Maybe some XLM. Dusty used to be straight to the point. Now he's stalling on time zones and shitty info. Stalling on time zones and shitty info. If I'm stalling, please tell me, man. If the info is not quick enough, because I try to improve the videos all the time, and I have literally no benefit in stalling and making it longer. I just try to give the most beneficial information. Unless it's a stream, but here we're just for fun, you know. So I gave all the information I had at the start. So if you really want to see what's going on, check the start of the video. And now we're just here for fun, talk about whatever is coming up. Kind of interacting with everybody. XP 589 this year? Simpsons say yes. I don't believe that. But hey. I mean, the whole 589 thing is actually such a funny origin story. It's a funny thing. I always enjoy it. Okay, guys. I thank you for the nice words, but I am saying, you know, there's always a want to improve, and I always take the feedback in the way you give it. You know, so if you're saying, man, try to be a little bit more concise or something like that, or be a little bit more straight to the point. Maybe it's a good no for me. You know, you might say, no, Dusty, we like you the way it is. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, but I try to make it as enjoyable to watch. So if some person is saying it's a little bit too much blabbering on, I want to know at least, so I get an idea. And maybe it's a minority, but maybe it's the majority of people who just don't say it. So I always appreciate you guys giving the feedback. You know, it's always good. Somebody said, just stop freaking eating. Okay. I'll keep that one in mind. Oh, what is stop ajd eat? I don't know what AJD means, but all right. I'm not sure the people are trolls, you know? Some people just like to give good feedback, and it's a good thing, I think. Don't leave it there. Story time with Dusty. Was it telling a story before? Man, sometimes when we're here, we have some crazy fun stories as well. I have a lot of fun stories, actually, you know? If you sit around long enough, you'll hear some great freaking stories. Talking about fun stories, story of my lifetime, we are losing money. What do we do, boys? All right, let's do the poll again. So our last results, they're in. All right? Let's see. Let's see the next one. So let's see if you guys are proper traders or just panic modes. Should we sell? Should we take profit on our loan? Yes. No. Let's see what you guys say. All right, the price is dumping again. So a lot of traders would think, well, we're down a lot already, you know? You don't buy the top, sell the bottom. So right now, we're going to either let it slide or we're going to see for more profit. But a lot of interesting individuals would say, you know what? We're going down. Let's sell now. But apparently, the results still showcase that 33% of the people would sell, but the majority of people would still hold on, or 35. Okay. Fabian says, take profit and new day tomorrow. I honestly think that tomorrow's close is going to be more important than today's close. Today is going to be the breakout candle. Tomorrow is going to be the confirming candle. And as it currently stands, it is looking as if that's going to be a crazy positive day. Because, well, the market had a pretty shitty day today, but XP is looking pretty juicy in every regard. I think tomorrow is going to be pretty juicy. So that could mean that we actually have to open up a new long position the day after, like tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Because long story short, we just had a nice breakout for XRP here. That's what we wanted to see. It's happening right now as we speak. It is weekend indeed. What website are you using to trade right now? Bybit. Still the exact same website as I always use in every video. There's a link down below if you'd like to join because there's like crazy bonuses that you can get. So check it out. Should have just go eating aloud again so people hate me. I'm noticing that if I go this view, it lags a little bit. And also, there's less information on the screen. So what's the benefit of having me so big? I think this is more fun to watch. Well, fun is something else, depending on how you view it. Unless you like misery and downwards falling prices because you had a crazy short open. So this is not the most fun I've ever had, that's for sure. But this is what you guys decided, and we're sticking with it. All right. You guys saying buy more? What do we do? Maybe I should have just done that, like a trading challenge. Stream decides if we buy or sell, and we just lose all our money. That would also be kind of funny. You think the chat is good traders? I don't know. I think you guys are pretty smart. Individually, there's a lot of you really good people out there. But I'm going to be honest, I think the collective is not going to be good for the portfolio. Fun to see the different reactions, though. And see how differently I would have taken something. Bro, it's late, sell all. Face reveal? We did a face reveal 2 months ago. Meat says, if you listen to chat, you'll lose. Yes, most of the time I will, I think. Most of the time I will. Should have sold all at 0.81. That's the nice guy. Hey, should have sold all your Bitcoin at 69,000. You're a smart one. I like that. I'm selling at $10. There seems to be a disconnect between understanding there's a difference between a long position and holding XRP just as a token, just a coin, just holding it. We're talking about our taking profit on our specific contract that we opened, not because in literal sense we didn't actually accumulate more XRP. We just have a contract which pays us out if the XP price goes up. Captain Hindsight to the rescue. I like that. You should buy now XR Doge. I'm definitely not doing that. No hatred towards it, but it's not for me. I told you guys like every single day of the week, it's not for me. B Simpson says, does this ruling only help Brad and Chris case and not XRP? The other way around. It is almost only good for Ripple. It is actually pretty bad for Brad Goliath and Chris Larson. Their motion to dismiss got denied, so that's not good for them at all. Some big motorcycle. The chair's like, why did you do inverse perpetual? Sometimes I do. Mostly on the channel, though, I like to be... So the reason I don't, kind of, if you want to, is on this YouTube account that we have here. This Bybit account is a YouTube account. And it's not that they gave it to me. It's not a YouTuber. It's just I call it my YouTube account because I showcase this one all the time. And what I do is I just put a couple $1,000s in there. And I told you guys before, we're going to see how far this gets us. You know, it's not really a challenge, but it's like if this money is gone, the whole trading account is not going to exist anymore, if you know what I mean. So I put USDT in there because I basically had the idea of we'll just use whatever bonus you guys can get for absolutely free and see how far it gets us. And so, yeah, I mean, I could sell the USDT, buy XRP with it. But in my real life, I trade anything. It doesn't really matter. You know, inverse perpetual, the same, the USDT pair, it doesn't really matter too much to me. Do you still have faith in the future of USDT? Well, that depends a little bit on what you consider future of USDT. I still have a lot of USDT. I will still stay in USDT because I really think it's one of the better options. You know, what is really safe? Do you consider the US dollar safe? I guess, yeah, but no. This is backed sort of by US dollars in the sense that, of course, it has to be one-to-one. It's just collateralized. So in that sense, you have like a double risk because the USDT can always go rogue or get regulated in a negative way, but you also have the dollar sort of doing bad. Then again, that's again a critical part. What is better? USDC? Maybe. UST? Decentralized? But it's on Terra? Maybe. There's like a really big question of what exactly is good. DAI? You have like a... There's like a whole freaking list I can think of now of stablecoins. So I got a couple. I have a good bag of diversification in stablecoins. I would never stick to just one. But I would say my three main ones are USDT, USDC, and UST. And then there's just for different farming methods that I do. I sometimes have different stablecoins. But that's still something which I'm not 1,000% comfortable with still. Because they're smaller. And the smaller they are, the more that I think of, oh, but what if this, what if that? And these ones, I'm thinking there's so many billions of dollars in that it would be so detrimental to crypto that it would be annoying for me, but not the biggest of problems. For a lot of people, it would be worse. Then again, it's also a thing of, well, I don't really like holding euros. I don't really like holding real dollars too much. So then I'm thinking, well, with USDT or something like that, at least give me some yield, or UST. So it's like better. So, yeah. But then the question comes, like, what exactly do you then use as your safe haven, right? And people say Bitcoin. Some people say gold. Some people say houses. Some people say watches, whatever. But it's the difficult part. Because if everything is risky, what exactly is safe? It's difficult. Difficult to say. You live in Dubai? I do. If you guys are in Dubai, check out tomorrow. I might forget about that. I wanted to say there's a meetup tomorrow, not for XRP, but for crypto people. At normally it's address Skyview. Tomorrow is going to be a different place. It is called Swiss Hotel or something like that. We're very close to 140,000 subs, guys. We're like 20 people away. Little side note. I'm just checking what the exact place is. Give me like a minute. There we go. Okay, I have the video again. It is going to be the Swiss Hotel Al Jar. Okay, I have the invite just here. Come drive with me to the crypto meetup. Swiss Hotel. Oh, he just, okay, to showcase it a little bit. It's going to be the Swiss Hotel Al Muruj, 12th of March, 11:30 a.m. So, once more, if you're in Dubai, come say hi to some crypto people. It's definitely fun. Usually there's quite a lot of people there. This time it's a different location, so I'm not sure exactly how many people are going to be. Fadi says something, and this is one I should address. Dusty, can you please stop being like the Moon Carl and those other guys who tweet stupid things like if you had 1,000, where would you put it, and so on. So there's a really big thought process behind that, but it kind of comes down to you tweet what people like to see, and you kind of go on the feedback. And I personally think it's better to just be as engaged with people as possible rather than just not tweeting at all. Because I've been on Twitter for longer than most people that you know. Not crypto Twitter, I mean, not like Twitter as a whole. This Twitter account is pretty new. But I've noticed it's just a lot more fun if I just see all the people that I see in the crypto space just talking. And Brando says, you don't explain. You gotta explain. You gotta talk to people. Otherwise, what am I sitting here for? We gotta have some fun conversations. We gotta talk about some stuff. What does the hour chart look like? We can check that out too. Whatever you guys want. Then again, maybe I'm getting stupider because it's getting later and later in the night. Almost 2:20 a.m. Sarkis says, hey Dusty, is there good options to cash out crypto for fiat in Dubai? Why would you want to cash out crypto to fiat in Dubai? A lot of people are trying to buy crypto with fiat, but nobody wants to sell their crypto for fiat. Why would you want to? What's the point? I can't name one reason. Okay, just know every single tweet that's on my Twitter, I've typed. All right, just know there's no algorithm that I've hacked into that can. Every single thing is typed in at least. Jean-Pierre says, "What's your first take profit for XDC?" So with XDC, I really have, because that's a little bit different than a lot of other altcoins. With XDC, it's not one of my bigger holds. I wouldn't say it's within my top 10 holdings, but it's a sizable hold. I've actually decided that I'm not taking profit on XDC and QNT kind of the same for just a couple of years. I'll see how far the ecosystem builds and see how far it gets, which is purely a decision of, well, I don't know how far they're going to get with their mission. So because I don't want to ruin myself in the process, as I've kind of had a couple of times, eGold, Elron Gold, I've been since them from very early. So one of my friends, he's made tens of millions of dollars, and I'm looking at that thinking, that could have been a fun journey. And I kind of feel with XDC and I guess QNT a little bit less, but mostly XDC, I'm thinking, well, it could be another very, very crazy success story if I just don't give up too quickly. So I don't really have a take profit, don't really have a plan. I'm literally waiting for a good while here before I'm thinking it's a good idea. Thoughts on Anchor? The whole idea with Anchor is I'm using the protocol, which is working like a charm. Anchor price, they're going to be creating more ideas, or at least more protocols for Terra. So I'm thinking, well, Anchor, of course, is going to get less useful in that little regard. I don't know what the newest name was for the newest protocol, but I personally think Anchor is pretty good, but I'd prefer to just, I think, go for stables. I have some Anchor, but not really sizable either. I just go for UST on Anchor and utilize that. Thoughts on VeChain? I like a lot. The thing with VeChain is that the only one thing I always have struggles with is explaining exactly how deeply in anything of that they use the token, because I just honestly don't know. But if we're talking about VeChain as a platform, as a company, it's just really amazing. But the only question that sometimes people ask, and I've been with VeChain. Okay, so one thing I should make clear to everybody: I don't think I can ever lose money on VeChain anymore. I have been with VeChain for so many years I cannot even count. Same thing for ADA. I bought ADA. The majority of my thing of ADA is like bought under 2 cents. I think the last time I bought a sizable chunk of ADA was 3 cents maybe. If you watch my videos back, you can still watch it. So, I have a little bit of a different way to view at those coins. I'm not sure exactly. I mean, we in the audience here, we have people from any little stands. So some people, of course, have been since before I've been. Maybe some people joined in 2009, who know? But some people join later. You look at things differently, because if there's literally no harm in you're not going to lose money. You're only losing profits. It feels different to hold ADA, for example, or VeChain. It's like, yeah, VeChain, if it goes down, okay, less profit. But I don't see it that way. I'm thinking of the future potential and look at the amount of coins I have, not the amount of dollars it's worth. And I'm sometimes thinking, well, I have a good sizable amount of VeChain. Let's just let it ride. Let's see. It's not one. The last time I bought was pretty recently. But it's not one where I'm necessarily sure it's going to go up in the real short term. Partially again because I even find it hard to describe exactly what's going to pump the token on its own. I just know the platform is so good that I have to be involved with it in any way, shape, or form that I can, because I just see the potential. I see VeChain grow in all those aspects, and I want to be as involved as humanly possible. Let's just put it like that. About ADA, scary one. ADA I've held for long. You guys probably know, but with ADA, it's like it's still a mostly talk type of crypto, and I understand Charles Hoskinson's vision, But you got to remember, it's hard to buy into a coin that's literally out of the layer one race completely. Like a VeChain, they're trying to enter the layer one race. We're noticing not really doing so well. We said before they need incentives. They're working on that, I think, with the 500K views that they're giving away, for example, and whatnot. But with ADA as well, it's like they've stood so much behind the layer one race. Not a proper stablecoin right now. Not really proper in any regard. It's juicy, and again, I've made so much money that I cannot even count. It's just insane in terms of return percentage wise. But because I think in 2020 I made a 100x on all my Cardano. You gotta realize that. Within like a couple months it was 100x on the coin that now is like one of the most popular. It wasn't really that crazy before. 100x, because I think it was 2 cents in 2020, and then it went to like $3 or so. What's the cheapest you bought XRP for? I wouldn't know. I don't honestly know. I think the first time I bought XRP might have been in 2016, maybe. But I don't know, actually. So my whole crypto story is so strange because I've been in and out for so many times. And I was really a Bitcoin guy at the start. And it kind of turned me into altcoins like in 2007. No, then it was like I think in 2017 I turned to really a lot of ETH because that was when it started popping off, of course. Then at the end of 2017, I started to really get into XRP because the price was doing well on the Coinbase stuff. And that's, I think, when I kind of made up my mind. But, yeah. In regards to Luna, I'm not really messing around with Luna. Some of my friends are shorting, some of my friends are longing. I'm staying kind of outside the loop. Okay, so Remco, remove your message, bro. Please, nobody ever put exactly how much you have. If I'm asking you a question of do you have more than 100 or 500, I'm putting that strategically to never ask any sizable number. I'm not asking you, okay, one time I joked, I asked, do you have more than 1 billion? Because I know nobody's going to answer yes in the chat box. And if they do, it's a joke, or at least people assume it's a joke, Because if you have 1 billion XRP, there's only 5 accounts. You can have it over multiple accounts, of course, but I don't think somebody's watching my Twitter that has 1 billion XRP. So it was just a joke. Some people didn't take that lightly. But if I ask 500, if you say you have 500 XRP on the internet, the only thing you got to be worried of is somebody trying to take advantage of you. But you're not really a big target, in my opinion. There's way bigger fish in the sea. So always remember, there might be somebody trying to social engineer you to kind of send them your money. But it's not as if there's going to be one crazy hack attempt for your $300, for example. I think they got some better things to do. But hey, don't say this as facts. Maybe they think the $300 is better than nothing, and maybe those guys are less secure. But Dharma, what's your name? Mario says, be careful, I was scammed for 4,000 XP 1 year ago. Hey, Daria. Yo, I know you. It's not where I'm from, by the way. And you pin coded? I'll send you a message, yeah? If I can find you. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Gary Escobar says, told you to sell at 80 cents. You didn't listen. Hey, you're right about that one, my guy. In hindsight, you're the freaking genius, Gary Escobar. Yeah, whatever. Why is Phantom going down? One of the key developers left. People got sad about it. It is what it is. Should make it happen that XP will not be. I don't know what 8pay is. No idea. Expected price. I don't have any expectation. We should have sold a long time ago. It's just for fun. Maria says I was dumb and greedy. I was trying to get Flare airdrop. Someone reached out to me through Discord claiming to be from Flare support. It was 6 in the morning. I was on alert. Hey, it can happen to the best of us, bro. It can definitely happen, for sure, for sure. Whatever happened to Flare Network? It's taking its sweet-ass time. That's what it is. It's taking its sweet-ass time. It's not bad, though. Like, let me reiterate. The whole ordeal with Flare, it's moving. It's actually doing a pretty good job, but it's just slow as a rock, I guess. You know, it's like a pet rock. It's like nice to have, nice to watch sometimes, but it kind of doesn't move, you know? It's like, oh, you have a pet rock. Yeah, man. That's about it. We need about 19 more subscribers to get to 140,000, which is pretty cool. Hey, Dusty, how about Sologenic? I'm not really too involved with that ever since the big airdrop. I didn't think that was a good idea, but that was a whole different story. It's not really bad as a platform, though, so I'm not really against it. Bro, what's going on with the news? Yeah, bigger story. Long story short, a lot has happened, actually. I mean, what happened in the news? So, 4 things, but let's just summarize it to, we got some very positive news in the Ripple VSCC lawsuit. Eleanor Chart says the price of XRP is popping. 3% of the news that Ripple will be allowed to use its fair notice defense in court, now close to 5%, because that's what it is, you know, the whole lawsuit debacle. What wasn't XP holders supposed to get airdropped? Yeah, Flare, Songbird, Sologenic, a couple others. I think Sologenic won. I think it went through, but I'm not too sure on that. Because I didn't get it, I think. But I should get it one of these days. So, I mean, I don't care. We'll see. I was not intending to sell it anyway. Sean says, I'm a noob to crypto. How do you go about determining when to sell and when to buy? Especially during pumps, certain indicators. Well, that's like asking, what day is it gonna rain? You know, I mean, if you really study it properly, you might know. But for the majority of people in the world, sometimes you can watch and see it rain. You know, of course, I'm not talking about the thing on your phone, but that's like it's like, well, when is it gonna rain? When is it gonna pump? When is it gonna dump? It's pretty hard to say. And so some people make it easier for themselves through different methods, which you can do through learning, you know, and teaching yourself. However, to say certain indicators, it's not as easy as just watching one indicator and knowing when. If it was, then people would be pretty rich pretty quickly, and other people would know it, and it's pretty hard. So the best thing to understand in that sense is either. So let me reiterate. There's a difference between trying to make a trade and trying to make profit, and actually buying in at the bottom, selling at the top, for example. And there's a difference between a lot of those small parts as well. It's not easy, however, to buy the bottom and sell the top. And it's also not easy necessarily, even though it's kind of a different thing, to make money trading. But there's different strategies for either, and there's 1,001 different paths towards it. But what I would say is, the best thing to do is just be involved as much as possible so you get a base idea and feeling of when the market turns around. But again, it depends. Some people say your base feeling doesn't matter. It's all about the Bitcoin halving cycle. Some others say, no, it's all about technical analysis. You know, if you read this book about fundamental charts, you're done. Maybe. I can't say for you what's the best way to do it. But what I can tell you is always my philosophy behind it, which is, hey, if they lose, I lost. And it will hurt. It will sting it will sting. But I don't think we'll lose. And so I don't think we'll lose though. So I'm thinking, man, if we're gonna win, the price potential is gonna be way high. The expected value in that sense is also pretty high for me. So let's say there's a probability of 95% that we'll win. The return is gonna be 10x. There's a 5% chance of losing, so it's about 1 in 20 of losing, with again losing all my money as well. The expected value is so ridiculously high that there's no scenario in this world where any economist, mathematician, whatever, would look at this and be like, nah, I better not take that trade. Of course you should take it, which is why I'm just buying like a freaking madman. But you got to remember, they can lose. They can, for sure. They can actually get completely penetrated. Like, let's put it like that. Now, they can really get screwed up. How? Why? It can. Never say it's not possible. But I personally think the chance is just really small. But it is possible, of course. There's even a chance that every crypto in the US is going to get banned still. You might say, no, but it's possible. Small chance. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's possible, though. So never say never. But we're counting on that not happening. I'm breaking this entire chair. What is this? A little fun fact as well. If you guys wanted to know some trivia about this chair. So I have as well like the... I don't know where it is right now, but there's like a headrest. Oh, here it is. Presente. So, a little fun story. This is just like a, it's a chair. It's not really difficult to explain. It's a chair. People, all right, listen to me. People were laughing in my face that I let somebody build this chair for me. Hold up, wait a minute. So, the story goes, I can build a chair, all right? No, well, okay, I'm not talking about building the actual chair. I'm talking about putting it together. But it was absolutely free to let somebody put it together. And I said, okay, put it together. And I got absolutely scolded here. People, they were like, you can't make a chair? How are you a grown ass man that can't make a chair or put together a chair? I'm like, well, what do you mean? It was free. They put the chair together. It's like the service. It's like, no, you should not accept that. You should accept the box and put every part together yourself. I don't know, man. I don't know. I felt as if I was just like, like doing them a service because they give it to me for free, but I'm accepting the work that this person is. But he's probably getting paid. I'm helping the economy, and they did not, And the guy who was laughing in my face was another big crypto YouTuber. He did not take it lightly of me accepting this free for me service that I thought was helping the economy, But hey, that's how you see we see things differently in this world. That's what made me realize. And what am I going to do with the chair? There's a couple of options. One, I'm going to give it away to somebody that's in Dubai because what am I, but it depends. If I go travel, I either should just put it in like a little box somewhere, or I give it to one of my friends. But nobody really needs a chair because people have chairs already. So like, hey, you want another gaming chair? Not that many people are waiting for that. So maybe I'll give it to one of you guys. Maybe I'll just leave it. I don't know. We'll see. Right now I'm just taking it from place to place. If I'm moving from place to place, I will take the chair. But there comes a problem. If you want to really take the chair somewhere far, you have to use like a van or something. I can do it. But what we're going to do now, I think, is going to dismantle the chair. Yeah, whatever. Not so important, this story. It's just a little fun that I could think of right now. And about what Ronald says, not everyone's seen the lawsuit update. I'm actually thinking that for the night as well, that there's a good probability that XP is actually going to pump. If Bitcoin turns around, this could be a really good opportunity for XP to pump through, because indeed not that many people have seen this pump just quite yet. It's night right now, And it happened a couple hours ago. But still, I'm going to say 11:30 for me, Dubai time. So a lot of Sydney people, Australia, the whole sector, Japan, Korea, a lot of them are sleeping, I think. Maybe they'll, let's say on average they wake up 9 o'clock. I'm not sure exactly what the time is right there, but it could be soon. Could be a pretty nice, juicy pump as well. Just something to keep in mind, Paul says, will you put it together for me? Now, if I give it away, somebody has to pick it up. Because I'm not gonna No, I will not provide that free. Maybe I'll provide that free service of me putting the chair together for you. You know. It's 9:30 in Australia. Okay, so I guess it's time, huh? Schipper, mag ik overvallen? I got my solo. Motion to dismiss was denied. Yeah, that was not really bad news, though, the whole motion to dismiss ordeal. I know it's a song, my friend. I can understand. Steve says, I'm really waiting for the chair. If you're in Dubai, maybe I'll give you this chair for absolutely free. Because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the chair yet. So. Huh. You know what? I think we're going to leave this trade open for the night. It is 2:30, 2:40 a.m. Time is flying. I have another video to record at least. Why do you move so much? Yeah, that's a good question. Because, you know, it's the sugar. I was telling you, I'm going to get some sugar. I'm going to get hyped up, you know? It's a big deal in the Ripple lawsuit. You gotta move. Donate the chair for you. Oh, come on, Daniel. Come on, I'm not gonna do that. That's a little bit strange. I'm gonna send a big truck. Somebody's like, oh, what do you? Here's a chair. No, that's insulting. I'm not gonna do that. But maybe I'll take the chair to the meeting, you know, and somebody all of a sudden is like, wow, thank you very much, and they just drive the chair home or something. So why do you move so much? It's a good question. And to Darmar's question, you shouldn't ask where somebody holds his crypto. It's not a good question. So once more, last time I'll say it for all of you guys. For anybody that is watching the stream right now, let me reiterate, only right now, there's going to be a crypto meetup tomorrow. 11:30. I'm gonna confirm real quick. Yeah. Tomorrow, the 12th of March, Swiss Hotel Al Mourouj, 11:30 a.m. Be there or be square. It's for crypto people, not only XRP, not only anything like that. It's only for people in Dubai, obviously. It's not going to be online or anything like that. I think DaVinci will eventually upload it, though, if you want to see it. I'll definitely talk on there, I think. Oh, Buzza, I see. Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't... Maybe I shouldn't embarrass myself this much on stream. I think Buzza's already gone. That's funny. He posted a video of me standing behind the chair and doing some stuff. I don't even know. That's funny. What a fun day it was, though, guys. This has been a good day for XRP. I can't say anything negative about it. All right. Eastern US time it's Dubai time, obviously, because it's only for people in Dubai. All right. If you're in Dubai, come check it out. 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. Swiss Hotel Al Mourouj. There's no strings attached. There's no entry fee. Just come by, stop by, say hi. There's going to be a lot of people. If you want more information, I don't really have it. Just be there, and you'll figure it yourself out. Or check out DaVinci, or type in DaVinci Crypto. Check us out his Instagram, because I think he posts like a guide and whatever on there. I will repost it on my Instagram. So if you guys want to have more info, I'll repost the post on Instagram. In my story, I'll put that for you. Nah, whatever. It's not necessary. Just know, anybody watching the stream, you can know. Other people, nah. Swiss Hotel Al Muruj, 12th of March, 11:30 a.m. It is what it is. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by, saying hi. You guys are all amazing, beautiful people. We almost barely hit 140,000 subs. Would have been a cool celebration, but we are, let's see, we are 9 people short. Let's quickly see. Is anybody here trying to subscribe to the channel? If there's 9 people still, we hit 140,000. That could be something little cool. Could be something cool to go to bed on. If you guys don't, no worries. We'll hit it tomorrow. So it's cool. Just checking, you know, like I'm giving it a little minute to roll in. Thinking maybe some people haven't subscribed yet. It's milestones, you know. It's cool stuff for a person. I don't know. Susan says, glad to spend a good day for XP with you all, you guys. Good to spend it with you guys as well. Are you closing the trade? Nah. You guys didn't say close it, so we're going to have to keep it open overnight, and we'll see what happens, you know? I'm thinking Dusty is a gypsy. That would explain all the movement. Yeah, you know, I haven't seen Dusty in one place for too long. He seems to take his chair with him everywhere he goes. Maybe this guy, that's a little bit suspicious. Maybe you're right about that. Maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe I'm wanted, you know. I'm like, I have to keep traveling everywhere because I'm like thinking that someone is always behind me. And by the way, for you guys, anybody who ever bought the super fan or something on the YouTube, please reach out to me on Telegram, because the text that it says, there's a little bit like, I'm not, this is just my own incapacity. I just don't know how to actually change the text for what it says for all those rewards, for example. But if you bought anything, or you're like a member or something of the YouTube channel, send me a message on Telegram and we'll discuss, you know, we'll have a call set up or something like that, just to make sure you're satisfied in that regard. So, yeah, no worries. Always send me a little chat or send me a little message and we'll figure it out. Oh, we had 6 more people to go. I'm just trying a little bit. We hit 1,400 likes, which is pretty cool. Andrew says, can you clarify? I have friends that say no way XP will make it up real due to its market cap. I am a true believer of XRP. Depends on how knowledgeable your friends are. This notion of, no, it cannot go up because of this market cap restriction, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, because market cap is only based upon price times the amount of tokens out there. It doesn't necessarily say that there is not, logically speaking, one cap that's going to stop the price all of a sudden. It's like, oh no, we needed more money. A market cap increase is not increased by actual dollars invested into it. It's the valuation. I've described this to you guys a couple of times before. XRP's market cap could be $50 trillion tomorrow, and nobody would actually have had to buy. Okay, let's say one person would have had to buy it. Why? In theory, we all of us in the chat box right now, if we spend 15 minutes, we can create the most biggest cryptocurrency in the entire world. Why? Well, if there's, for example, a selling restriction in the code, that could be done. Very big selling fee could be done as well. Or we just have an agreement. None of us sell. If I make, for example, we have 1,000 people watching, let's say. We don't, but let's say. And I make sure that there's only 1,000 coins, right? If every single one of these tokens, the price of that is, let's say let's say $1 trillion. Every single one of our tokens is $1 trillion. We have 1,000, so we have 1,000 trillion. Well, as long as nobody sells, that's the market cap, right? And all of a sudden, or we should do it differently. If I were to make one transaction, that transaction was $1, our market cap would be 1,000. If now the next transaction was all of a sudden at the price of $1 trillion for one token, all of a sudden the market cap is 1 trillion times the amount of tokens, which is 1,000, you know, so it's 1,000 trillion. It doesn't mean that all of a sudden there was an influx of that much money. It's just the valuation of that. And a lot of people get that wrong. There can be a $10 billion increase in value with only $5 million injected, you know? If you play the deal right, for example, you can increase the market cap like crazy, which is just a little fun example to get in the back of your head, that market cap and actual money invested are not the same. And there's no such thing as market cap restriction. There's only this logic behind, okay, the crypto market is not all of a sudden going to be $50 trillion overnight, because it just doesn't make sense. Because there's a lot of people that are selling all the time, they're making profit all the time. We need one more subscriber, guys, to get to 140,000. I think we'll drop below it again overnight because we seem to do that. But we need one more subscriber. We have 130. I take a screenshot of this. That's fun. We have 139.999. Lee says, gotta mow the lawn. That's a weak excuse. Keep watching. No, just kidding. We're going to end it anyway. At 140,000. We had 140,000. Woo! Let's go, everybody. Congratulations, everybody. So that is a good way to end the stream. I think we're going to drop back below it in a couple of minutes, but it does not matter because we hit it now. It's a milestone. I can put this on my wall. This is not actually my wall, but I'll still put it on there, you know, to annoy the next people that are going to be in this place. No. Prod says I followed you from both my phones. That's actually bad. It's not a good thing. You know, don't follow from more than one account because then if you're not going to watch, there's no benefit in that. So don't subscribe just for the number. It's just a fun little thing. Again, that was it, guys. Good night, everybody. Hopefully you all enjoyed the stream. We might do multiple streams now because it seems that you guys are enjoying them. But I just have to have a good place with good internet. That's it. That's actually all I'm looking for. If there's good internet, I try to do streams. But last couple of weeks, it's been kind of all over the place. So, all right, you guys have been amazing. Keep staying amazing, and I'll see you guys again in another one. However, there is a news video coming out today, so just, you know, if you're in the Netherlands or something like that, go sleep. Check it out tomorrow. But there is going to be a news video because some crazy stuff happened on Matic and stuff like that I have to share. So I'll still make a video tonight. That was it. Adios, amigos. See you later.